NANI?!
Save your buttholes, boys.
NANI?!
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Hello, what's up? I think you just got scammed, Michael. Sorry. Let me try that again.
Emotional, damn it!
That's way too loud. Oh my god. What's up? How we doing, everyone? Let me just turn that down so I don't...
Hello everyone,
Oh my
welcome back to the
god.
channel. My name is Amasid, and today we are turning in 50 sets of the Shepherd sandals. Now I paid just about divines for these. Maybe.
Poggies.
Poggies. Thank you for the 17 months. Prime. Shadow. Okay, I need to turn down these sounds. I tested them. Oh my god, that's so loud. Help. I give you guys new toys. Wait. All right, hold
When they
on.
ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Oh
It was
no.
at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Why you bully me?
It's not too
It
bad.
was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Okay, all right. It's mostly me. Enjoy your new toys. I sat down with Dead Rabbit the other day, and he oh, okay, all right. I'll just wait for you to finish playing with your toys. Okay. Hopefully I can talk. I sat down with Dead. Well, okay, all right. Oh shit. Check that out. Check that one out. So
I
I mean,
thought this said tits. I'm so disappointed.
you thought this said No. No, sorry, sneaky sneak thief. All right. In a matter of seconds. They're meant to be there so that you can Guitaraholic 12 months?
Why you bully me?
Why you bully me?
Am I insane yet? I need to try out all of the blurps today.
Guitaraholic, did you sub for 12 months in one go? At tier 3? What the frick? Did you mean to do that? You pay per year? Oh shit, yes.
This is not okay.
Fuck off.
This needs to stop now.
Oh my god. Thank you, Guitaraholic. And it's tier 3. That's so much money. Okay. Emotional damage didn't play. Oh.
Holy, look at all this damage.
There you go. You guys have new toys to play with. You have new sound effects. You have new videos. I made TTS cheaper. It's gonna... Oh.
Emotional, damn it!
Oh my goodness, it's so loud for me. There you go. Suggest a new Poggies? Shadow, what's up? YouTube. Poor YouTube. They're getting neglected. They don't have all the cool buttons to do stuff. Emotional damage is glitched on the screen. How does it look? It looks fine to me.
Emotional damage.
Maybe turn down. I already turned it down. I don't know why it's so freaking loud. It's on like 30%. I'll turn it down more. Okay, all right. There we go. All right, better. All right. There we go. Check Discord. Oh, wait. Why is it glitched out? It looks fine to me. Or is it stuck there? Oh shit, it's stuck there on the screen. I didn't even see that. Oh no. There we go. I fixed it. I'm so talented. Okay, I got it. And now I also set up my stream deck. I can mute myself with a button. I have sound effects. Listen to this, dude. I can be so annoying.
Bruh.
I can annoy the shit out of everyone. Everyone's gonna run away. I'll save the rest. But this one's my favorite. Have I been going to the stream school? I chatted to Dead Rabbit last week about adding some new effects. What's up, Bodypat? And Toan. What is Atlas Speedrun? It is so something I've spent a lot of time doing is, I mean, in the past I've learned to speedrun the PoE 1 campaign. Like, I'm not crazy fast, but I'm not slow. But something I've never done is learned how, like, Jung Roan can get a, I don't know, like 5 or 6 hour Ether X arc. That's from level 1. So whenever I get to the end game, I take ages, and I don't mind. I don't really mind, but I kind of want to learn how to go maybe a little bit faster. Time to get back to your zoom in practice. New poggies? You're here for all the chaos. Oh, hell yeah. Can we add this new poggies? Oh, the Among Us sound. Yes. We will get the Among Us sound. And the metal pipe. Yeah. Also, I released a new video. No? What are we na-na-na-na-ing? No degen. Why no degen? It's not degen. It's just like learning go a little bit faster, maybe. You're watching comments for me. You were like instant. But there's a new video. Stop. You have violated the law. Maybe I'll add something for each of you guys. Don.
A familiar face.
Don, thanks for the follow. I think someone else also followed in between. Oh yeah, and Oms Watanabe. Hello, just popping in to say hi. Don't have much time. Wait, is there a hype train? Oh no, the hype train's about to end. No. No. Arnar, thanks for the hype train. You sent something in Discord?
Ah, a familiar face.
Rave Shaw, thank you for a follow. You really miss PoE 1? Yeah, I miss it too, but it's almost back. We're almost back. Don't worry, alright? Yeah, I posted it on content. Sorry, I don't want to do 2 pings. You got a screenshot of me? How dare you? No. What have you done? Shadow. Oh, yeah, I see it. But
When they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Please make Bleedbo, dude. I love Bleedbo. Bleedbo's so good. There was one modifier that they removed that like completely nerfed the shit out of it. That Elder modifier, what was it, 60% chance for bleeding inflicted with this weapon to deal like 100% more damage or something like that. Oh, Arcana, how you doing? Okay, wait. Stop spamming. PoE never went anywhere. You're just sitting so high on your content update horse that you can't enjoy the game as is. Holy beast. PTK stating the truth. My speedrun campaign? I mean, there's not really a whole lot that needs to change, right? It's still the same thing. Do you mean for PoE 1 or PoE 2? Yeah. We got new modifiers. Is truth equals ban? No, just mean equals ban. But you subbed, so I guess you have free reign over my mental health. All right. Let's see what we have.
A familiar face.
Taz, thanks for the follow. PoE 2 bad, PoE 1 bad, T4 good. You hurt your shoulder while sleeping. Oh no, that's like the most 30-whatever-year-old person problem. I injured my neck. What happened? I fell asleep. You know, just normal stuff. Watch the teaser and explain how the new orbs could work. Alright, fine.
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts,
Hi.
Game Director on Path of Exile. In the Secrets of the Atlas expansion, we're not only improving quality of life. We are also improving various crafting systems, and adding some new ones.
Improving various crafting systems and adding some new ones.
You'll have to join us for the live stream on June 5th to get the full deep dive into these additions.
I know chat's in the middle of the screen. That's my chat. That's what I use to read you guys, so I don't have to, like, turn my head.
But let's take a look at an old crowd favorite that's returning.
Me! Cal Torak, what's up? Why am I
as
so
well
cool?
as two new ones
I
that
don't know.
interact with existing item mechanics. In 326, we'll be bringing back the Veiled...
Dude, such a good change. I just released a video on this, if you didn't see it. But this, what? Unnecessary bloat, what are you talking about? Dude, this was one of the biggest nerfs to crafting they've ever done. Veiled Chaos? This is such a strong, useful item, dude. And then they changed it. They changed it. Are not as good as you remember? No, they are. They are as good as I remember. What do you mean? What do you mean? What does it do? So it reforges a rare item with new modifiers, including a random veiled modifier. So what you can do is, I don't know how familiar you are with like meta crafting and stuff. Veiled, it's like, oh my goodness, Cal. Oh, Dead Rabbit, aren't you streaming? White Paper, thanks for the follow.
Ah, a familiar face.
What's bloat? What's veiled orbs? Not having to buy Ashling is really good. Yeah. Yes, Dead Rabbit. Look, I have all the things. Oh wait, this is my favorite one. Check how advanced this is. I had so many like I had to put so many like commands over there for that one. You're a crafting newbie. Yeah, I will show you my advanced chain of commands to make that one work. So yeah, Cal, I mean, I would have to go in depth, but essentially there's a pool of modifiers that you can like reveal. It's like having one modifier on your item unidentified, but it's like slightly more powerful or different than a normal modifier. Normal modifier. Wait, Dead Rabbit, are you not live on the internet? What's happening? No, you're not live. Are you okay? What's happening? Oh, can't we just watch a Dead Rabbit stream? I think we should just do this. Oh, I can just... You just ended. You have a bunch of other stuff to do, like hang out on the Lolcohol stream. I like it. Anyway, so they added this. What's a modifier? Veiled Chaos, huge. Great for boots. Great for just like improving items. Yeah, it does. Are you gonna be playing Dead Rabbit? You're not gonna play PoE 1, right? And Cal, you're gonna be playing it? Boots, and that's it. Do this. There is plenty of other stuff. Another great unveil on chests is you get good suffixes like double res suppression, lock suffixes, veiled chaos, and then like, I don't know, you can block life, but you can get percent life, you can get chance to avoid ailments, stun avoidance. That's another example on chests. Helmets, you can also get stuff like get your suffixes, lock, veiled chaos, unveil +2 AoE, get +2 levels on your like auras or something like that. You can do it on boots, you can do it on gloves. Again, lock, unveil, maybe get, I don't know. There's tons of shit. It's rad. You didn't understand anything?
Look at all this damage!
Look at all this damage. You wonder what they're gonna do? With Shaper mods, for shield there's only one? Oh, true. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, hell yeah. The redeems. Yes, we did it. Thank you, Dead Rabbit. You're right. On shields, we...
Save your buttholes, boys.
On shields, we only have... It's one prefix. So if you have full suffixes... If you have full...
Save your buttholes,
Holy fuck.
boys.
Okay. The stream title is apt. It is apt. I should have done this last month because it was month of mayhem, but now it's month of June-ham.
Save your buttholes, boys.
Amen. Just saw your video and I have great concern. You are becoming second Bellastron. How did you manage to make a 10 minutes video out of 40 seconds trailer? That's not Lolcohol I fight for in 1969. Save your butthole, boys.
Save your buttholes, boys.
Good morning.
Oh my. What? Who said good morning? Oh! It said rabbit.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
No, it's not enough modifiers. We'll be right back. I love that. Fucking hell. You have to save it when something bad happens.
You're kidding me. Not like this.
Oh my god.
No! Please, dude. Not like this.
Is this a
Save your buttholes, boys.
Oh, nar. Or nar. It's rabbit, what have we done? What have you done to my stream? I can't. Yeah, you got new toys. You feel like people have saved up. Yeah, because the channel points didn't change for like 2 years. They're gonna add more mods. You think so? Maybe you're right, because then you're right. You get full suffixes on a shield. Although with a totem shield, you normally want reservation as well, right?
Don't you just hate it when your cat wakes you up like this? Meow.
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 Oh, Pyra. What's up?
Meow. 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 Meow.
I'll just wait.
Meow.
I'll just wait for it to stop. Hello? Can I come back yet? Okay, alright, I'm back. This is why, yeah, exactly. This is why we can't have nice things. But it is month of mayhem. Nani? I've released patch notes. Have fun with it. Because next month, you guys are all getting fucking nerfed. I'm going full Chris Wilson on the channel points. I will release monthly patch notes to keep you updated.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amacid and today we are turning in 50 sets of the welcome back to the channel. My name is Amacid and today we are turning in my name is Amacid and my name is Amacid and today we are turning in 50 sets of the shepherd sandals. Now I paid divines for these 3 divines. Everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amacid and today we are turning in 50 sets of the shepherd sandals. Now I paid just about 3 divines for these. I think maybe. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amacid and today we are turning in 50 sets of the shepherd sandals. Now I paid just about 3 divines.
This was a mistake. What have I done?
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amacid and today we are
They're not
turning in
overlapping.
50
You're
sets
right.
of the shepherd sandals.
Wait,
Now,
I'll fix
I
it.
paid just about 3 divines.
I'll fix it.
For these. I think maybe.
Oh
Welcome
no.
back to the channel. My name is Amacid and
What have I
today
done?
We are turning in 50
It's so
sets
much
of the
worse than I
shepherd
thought it would be.
sandals. Now I paid just about 3 divines
Oh.
for these. I think maybe.
Save your buttholes,
God.
boys.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amacid and today we are turning in 50 sets of the shepherd sandals. Now I paid just about 3 divines.
This is
for
all
these.
Dead Rabbit's
I
fault.
think maybe.
I'm hiding. Oh
Welcome
no.
back to the channel. My name is Amacid and today we are turning in 50 sets of the shepherd
This is Dead
sandals.
Rabbit's fault.
Now I
What have you
paid
done?
just about 3 divines for these. I think maybe. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amacid and today we are turning in 50 sets of the shepherd sandals. Now I paid just about 3 divines.
Emotional damage.
Holy shit.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amacid and today we are turning in 50 sets of the shepherd sandals. Now I paid just about 3 divines for these. I think maybe.
Oh no. No, I made them too cheap.
My name is Amacid.
I made
and
them too
today
cheap.
We are turning in 50 sets of the shepherd sandals.
Oh
now I
no.
paid just about 3 divines
No.
for these.
Oh God.
It was
Help.
at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
I did.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amacid and today we
Can
are
you
turning
guys hear
in
that helicopter?
50 sets of the
At.
shepherd sandals. Now I paid just about 3 divines for these. I think maybe.
Okay,
It
well,
was at this moment
yep.
that he knew.
Dead Rabbit got
He
scammed.
f***ed up.
You're kidding me. Not like this.
No.
No. Please, dude. Not like this.
All right, I'm gonna play
It was at
this
this
while you
moment
guys
that he
play
knew.
with your
He
buttons,
f***ed
okay?
up.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name
No.
is Amacid and today
No.
we are turning in 50 sets of the
Oh man,
shepherd
poor
sandals.
YouTube. Poor
Now,
YouTube's
I
feeling
paid
left out.
Just about 3 divines for these. I think maybe.
Why you bully me?
Why you bully me? Disable it? No. The people get what they paid for. They earned this. Oh, Dead Rabbit got refunded. Are we done? Yay, we're done. Wait, oh, thank you for the 40 bits, Ashiro Games. Okay, can we play? What is this? Okay, plus 5,000. Plus 5,000. Oh wait. I'm distracting you from his cold struggles. You once wanted to. I don't know how to refund. Okay, so we got the Veiled Chaos.
Chaos Orb. Both failed
no.
currencies will now exist.
Yes, double.
Additionally, we're adding Exalted Orbs that apply Shaper Influence and Elder Influence to items.
What's up, cheese? This is so pog.
These are just a taste of the orbs coming to Path
It's just a
of
taste.
Exile and the Secrets of the Atlas expansion.
Was
Join us for the
basically
live stream
this.
to find out what other crafting changes we'll be making. Thanks, and see you then.
Bye. And then they also changed some other stuff. Exalt Orb me, Mark. Wait, who is playing? Who is not going to play the PoE1 League? Yeah. The Veiled Exalted Orbs are essentially the changed version. The one that we were asking for a long time, and then they gave it to us, but then they took out Veiled Chaos. It's like, what the frick?
Hi,
Mark Roberts,
I'm Mark Roberts,
from Grinding Gear
Game
Games.
Director on Path of Exile.
80% you're not
In the
gonna?
Secrets of the Atlas expansion, we're making some long-awaited improvements to the Betrayal League. Jun has finally passed the ability to unveil items onto you.
I love it.
You can now just right-click a veiled item and select the modifier you want to unveil.
Ooh, wait, and it doesn't show like the bing thing at the end?
We're also making a change to how you unlock...
Guitaraholic, I think you're right. The fact that they've added new Elder Shaper... Wait! Wait! Guitaraholic, I think you're right. So Guitar Alex says, the new Elder and Shaper orbs instantly tells me we're getting reworked influence mods to get them back into the meta. The music that they've been playing in all the teasers is it's the 4 Guardians, but it's effectively like the Shaper theme. There's a lot of motifs that are similar. And now they've shown Shaper Elder influenced orbs. I think you're right. 75 streams in a row. New Pinnacle stuff. Reworked Shaper modifiers. I really hope, I really hope that influence modifiers find a bigger place in itemization in the new leagues, because Eldritch Currency just like overshadowed it completely. So strong.
The crafting recipes, normally discovered by unveiling items.
Oh. Yeah.
Now, you'll discover these crafts throughout the endgame, specifically next to boss rooms and core maps on your atlas. This will make the process of unlocking all your crafting options far less tedious. These are just 2 of the improvements we are making around Betrayal, so you'll have to tune into GGG Live on June 5th to find out more. See you then.
We're back to PoE 1. We are. Every time Zana got changed, we got new Pinnacle Atlas stuff, so either Exile probably going to go Legacy. I'm sure they will still be in the game, but maybe there'll be like a new endgame boss or something. You think you're going to cook up some Dot Occultist? What's everyone thinking of playing? Because we look, I mean, we don't have passions. Ooh, wait, should we see what Lily is predicting? Let's see what Lily is predicting. More blurps? Or no, what's this? Whip out your tinkies and show it. Everyone, whip out your tinkies and show it to me. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. All right, so I released a prediction video, but now I'm going to steal some ad revenue from Lily. We're going to see what she's predicting.
PoE 1 League coming out.
Heck
Can I
yes.
give you my predictions.
Pause. Everybody is Chaos Dot. Why is everyone thinking of going Chaos Dot? Bleach Bow, Incinerator, Venting? I don't even know what the heck is that. The originator is a creator of the Elder, so he has Elder taste but stronger, and we'll find his strongholds on the Atlas called Towers, working as a detector, fueled by tablets. No! What are you saying? Oh my goodness. It's just a walk down memory lane. Frack this. Fracture my dick. Gross. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Frack this. Fracture my dick. Gross. Why did I say that? What the frick? I can be so cringe? Yeah, that's a streamer's job. You're meant to just be a fucking clown. People are mean to you and then they give you money for it. It's very healthy. It's very healthy. Frack this.
Number 1.
Fracture my... It's just so stupid.
I'm gonna guess there's gonna be a big meta
Whoa!
shakeup.
Holy shit. Lily has upped her editing game. Look at that. Wow. I wonder how she did this.
There's gonna be a big meta shakeup coming. It's been stagnant for so long.
Yeah, well, it's been stagnant for like 11 months.
Like Trickster and Ice Nova, Hierophant just been the top dogs
She better not say anything bad about Lightning Strike.
for way too long.
You're trying to do the same? What is her editing style? It's like, she is like anti-content, but it's content. But nerf Lightning Strike, how dare you? How dare you?
There's no way they leave it the same. I'd be very disappointed because I have done so many
it's like Eric
starts
Andre
in Settlers League, and it's just Trickster every time. Power Siphon into Ephemeral Edge. Either Trickster gets nerfed or Ephemeral Edge gets nerfed. Probably both. And then yeah, so I'd like to see some other, like maybe a new archetype, not new, but something different brought up that hasn't been good for a while. Maybe like Spellslinger or something.
Don Fox, thank you for the sub. Enjoy your 2 times point. Thanks, Don Fox.
Spellslinger's been sad for a long time now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing Spellslinger, at least for leveling, please. Leveling Spellslinger buff, that's the most fun leveling I've ever had in the game. Please, God. Chris Wilson.
You know what's really scary?
No.
Trying to learn back-end web development.
I emailed these people and they said they would get back to me and they didn't get back to me. I want this sponsorship money. Boot.dev, why are you ignoring me?
Alone.
Escape, Artist Nerve,
Boot.dev,
Lightning Strike.
Python, Go,
JavaScript, they pulled me in.
This is so creepy. Oh fuck. Look at the quality. OMG.
You can't learn to code without actually doing what you'll do on the job. Boot.dev makes you write real code, build real projects. Smartest way to learn is make sure you are never bored, so you actually reach your goals. Boots, he doesn't give you answers.
This
He
is
asks
so
questions.
scary.
Make sure you understand. He watches everything you do. Don't look behind you. He's not there. It's not. It's okay. Boots is in your walls.
This is the most fucking unhinged ad read I've ever seen. It's so good.
I earn XP levels, achievements, complete quests. I can't stop. Learn to code before it's too late.
That's rad, Shrine.
Boot.dev. Do it now. Go to boot.dev and try out the courses for free. Then use my code DSLA to get 25% off your entire first year. If you choose the annual plan, do whatever Boots will get you.
Oh.
So,
What the
new Pinnacle
frick?
boss, the originator, they talked about it in the like 5-second teaser thing. I mean, not confirmed.
Shadow.
Hello to one of my fav posieces, Alu.
Oh, thank you, Shadow. Thanks for the sub.
It's a boss, but I bet it's a boss. New Pinnacle boss. Surely it's, I mean, it's been a while since a new Pinnacle boss, too. Like, that's been years, actually.
3.5 years. Can you believe it? 3.5 years since the last one. PoE CCs. I'm a PoE CC.
Like, Eater and Exarch, quite old now. And
Old.
hasn't really been anything else since then, as far as I remember.
Nope.
Now, the actual mechanic, I think it's going to be a big map blaster mechanic that has you crafting your own path, maybe
Whoa.
like synthesis / entering different worlds. The guy in the teaser, I don't know who it was, but I don't know if he even has a name, but he talked about going to like different worlds and stuff. So I have a pretty good idea that could be the thing. That you go to different worlds, maybe you build your path through the world. And I bet it's going to be a big blaster map mechanic because, I don't know, PoE 1 players are really frazzled right now.
Get rolled, Reddit.
Like, the game's kind of been...
Was that her or me?
Like, the game's kind of been semi-maintenance mode for
This
the
video
past
is
year.
like ADHD.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because
Personified. Brewdog. Brewdog. Thank you for this 3-month sub at tier 1. Oh, synthesis. New boss mechanic. 1 out of 8,192. You get a shiny shaper that drops a celestial. Dude, what?
I mean, there has been new
I'm
stuff,
scared of
but
this emote.
it was a hit and a miss for a lot of people, so... I think they're gonna have to like really pander to the people this league and give them the big blaster, right?
How does she make her camera look so... It's so bad, but it works.
And then I would think there's gonna be something super OP with the mechanic. I mean, usually these days there was something super OP with the mechanic. Maybe like some kind of extra character buff, like Wildwood Ascendancies or tattoos being included in it. Because you can't get tattoos anywhere else in the game. It's just King's March right now. So that's a pretty big portion of your endgame power when you really min-max. Not necessary, but I'd be surprised if they didn't get included. They've been kind of putting it on a lot of mechanics, right? Like King's March.
You predict we get weapons swap points? What? In PoE 1? I don't know. No, I don't know. That mechanic in PoE 2 is it seems so cool when they told us about it. I almost never use it. I mean, I do use weapon swap but just for like shield charging. But I like allocating some points here and other points there. Like I just never do it. I just never do it. It's I don't know why.
March. And then speaking of King's March,
oh yeah, is that
I
going
think
core?
it's either going to be massively nerfed because it is so super OP. Like, I hate King's March at this point. It was cool the first time, like really cool. I really enjoyed it the first time. Maybe one of my favorite mechanics, but like, you just have to do it. You can't ignore it, or else you're just stupid. And it's like literally 10 times cheaper to craft with King's March than it is anywhere else. And then
it is. Recombinators, please remove them.
You also get, like, if you keep on top of your boats, you get a guaranteed mirror in like 4 weeks. Just basically doing nothing. Just remembering to send your boats out. Then Betrayal rework, maybe making it less confusing now.
Damn, she predicted it. Wait, hold on. I think this video came out afterwards. You got from 650 hours in PoE 2 to trying PoE 1. You're about 60 hours in, and some dude gave you a mage blood. Oh no. Now your entire experience is ruined. It's ruined. How are you enjoying PoE 1 after playing PoE 2?
They showed some QOL for it, like you find the recipes and maps now. You don't have to go.
Oh, okay.
kill
She
the
did see that.
Actual betrayal guys, and then you just click the recipe near the map bosses, kind of like normal recipes right now for the crafting bench.
And Gormis, congrats on your win again yesterday. What did you get? Like a 149? What the fuck? How the frick?
Make it less confusing for new people as well. So maybe they streamline it a little bit. And Betrayal's kind of in like a sad spot. There's basically two good things Betrayal. I mean, there's a few other like okay things, but they kind of nerfed a lot of Betrayal people in the last couple patches.
Want to hear the PB? Yeah. Also, what's your card design gonna be? I mean, at this point, it's pretty locked in, right? You don't see some buff to syndicates. Me too, Pavjo. That used to be one of my favorite mechanics, and now it's pretty much just Gravicius in transportation to try and get like the big stacks. 136, 54, death. What the? What? 136? Deathless? Holy shit. That's disgusting. But I thought PoE 2 was so slow. They're to Act 3. They're to Act 3. Betrayal mods will likely be buffed to some extent. Yeah, Betrayal mods, and I'm pretty sure Guitarholic's right about them buffing Shaper and Elder, because they've sort of actually influence mods in general have just kind of been overshadowed a lot by Eldritch, so that's probably a good call. Sub 40 act. Wait, you finished sub 40 act 2? Do you mean sub 40 act? Wait, what? Sub 40 act 2? Oh, you mean like the total time from beginning to end? Elder maps. There is 100% something happening with Elder and Shaper. 40 minutes act. That's crazy. That's crazy fast. Great. Thanks for the follow.
Familiar face.
Since Java explained that weapon swap is not finished, they wanted to give some attack speed related. Yeah. I think it's an interesting system. Maybe they can make it work. For after the reveal, can we have 1 point TTS for reaching along, for reacting along Mr. Streamer when Jonathan / Marco on the couch discussing what was revealed? Oh, I hope the Ziggy interview this time is a little bit more concise. If I do act 1 in under 30, it's gonna get easy. It's gonna get easy because you practice your brains out. That's crazy. I think he's talking about PoE 2, Adeland.
And they made it so it's basically you just put Gravicius in transportation and you get OP div cards and it's like really OP, and then Veiled Orb from Katarina. That's pretty much it. There's a few other like pretty good things, but those are the two main things that most people do it for. So it'd be good to see some more choices introduced back into it. Betrayal, honestly, It's a cool mechanic. I know a lot of people don't understand it. I don't think it's as hard as most people think it is. It's just a lot of information all at once, kind of like the passive tree when you open it. But if you kind of break it down and just learn each part, it's not that bad.
There you go.
So.
All right.
Yeah, hopefully they do some big stuff with that. That'd be interesting. Maybe the lead mechanic could be a betrayal too or something.
A 340 campaign on Jug? Dude, that's fast as fuck. That's fast as hell.
I don't know. Honestly, a
I mean, compared to most people,
rework could be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind at this point if they like. There's so many mechanics in the game, right? I feel like they're kind of at the position where they can take old mechanics and revamp them like a lot, and make it essentially a new mechanic, but taking the place of the old one.
Fast as frick. Yep.
That could be a way forward because a lot of things are kind of outdated, but.
Why would you speedrun the PoE 1 campaign if they had 11 years to make it so good? Just enjoy it. Speedrunning is like the ultimate form of enjoyment. It's like you love something so much that you're engaging with it in a different way. 340 campaign. By the time it takes you to get I have Jung's video up here because I want to see how does Jung's endgame Atlas progression work, because it's something I've never looked at. I kind of, when I get to maps, I'm just like, all right, we're in maps now, and I just like chill. A 9-hour campaign? That's fine, dude. The same campaign? I freaking love the campaign, though. I love the campaign. Act 2, best you can do is 6 hours. You don't enjoy the PoE 1 campaign? I love it. It's not Palstron chat. And people here are hard. Do people in his chat get angrier? Let's watch the 6 hour. We will skip ahead. I don't need to watch his campaign. I just want to know what he does. 340. Yeah, look, all right. Angormus, he's got speedrunner brain. Podad, I hope we're getting a complete influence mod rework. That'd be so good. If that happens, so many crafting videos. Do you think we're getting a leak before July? For PoE 1 or PoE 2? PoE 2 is going to be August. And then PoE 1 is going to be next week, Friday. He's doing the humble brag of like, 3 hours and 40 minutes, so slow. You want to beat me in a PoE speedrun? Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, the thing is, you're like comparing your time to the top. But what is the world record? Act 10.
It's good that there's different options of the game. Like, Tormented Spirits, pretty outdated, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they could take stuff like that and then update it, though. I don't know if there's really much hope for that because they basically did that in PoE 2 with the Wisps, the Asmiri Spirits, and
238.
I think those are even worse than Tormented Spirits, so yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that actually.
Dude, all they need to do with Tormented Spirits is just make it so it's like Sentinel. Just replace that. PoE 1 is 240. Yeah, next week Friday is the new PoE 1 leak.
Yeah.
I'm like, my PoE 1 act time, if I get 5:30, I'm super stoked.
Those are my predictions. Maybe if more teasers come out, I will upload another prediction video or something, but...
Wait, you're approaching a sub 3? How long have you been practicing for? God damn.
Stay tuned. Flowchart
Abyss.
starter builds coming whenever, patch notes or whatever. I'll do that. And the usual starter videos and whatnot. Finally, 326 happening. June 13th. I'm ready.
Sub 3 is psycho, man. You like how influence mods work right now? I'm talking about like Shaper, Elder, Hunter, Crusader, those ones. Those ones definitely need to be buffed. Either that or they need to nerf the shit out of Eldritch. Taito did a 520 now. Oh, wait, he did it today? Did he do it on stream? Sorry, Jung Roan. Tai. Heck yes, dude. I want to watch this. He did it on stream? Tai Killer. Oh, sub 6. What the frick? By the time this dude has done his Eda X-Lock, I'm like just getting to maps. You've been ready for 8 months. That's also already, when he goes, when to go up map tiers, does he? Oh. Tata killer. James also, who's James? Oh wait, I didn't link, oh frick. Here's Lily's video by the way, sorry. Here, this is what we were just watching. It's old but still correct. Yup. Yeah, he's already in red maps. Are there any uniques that you hope get buffed / nerfed? Nothing jumps out. Like Svalin, I assume is gonna get nerfed and still be really good. What else? Huh. Member of Team Focus. Tyson didn't swallow the PoE 2 pill. He's just been gaming. Wow. Rip. Poor Tai. Okay. So you said... what? Can you get the video? Oh, Ephemeral Edge. Yeah. That's a good one. What's a good leveling skill for a noob? You've only leveled Lightning Strike. Apparently, Explosive Concoction is Giga. I love... It depends what your endgame build is. I really love leveling with Venom Gyre up until end of Act 4. Watch this. Econk. So is Econk the new meat? Why do you... I love Econk. Alright, let's see the Econkin. That's not Econk. That's S-Throw. No, this is Peaconk. What? Econk's 28? Okay. Peaconk into Econk. God, wait, is this playing at 1.5? Okay, it is playing at 1.25. I was like, jeez, I don't remember PoE being this fast. What? Why is he going so fast? Is this just how fast Path of Exile is? Oh, shit. Wait, my brain is so used to PoE 2 that this is like blistering. What the frick? Dude. I'm getting motion sick by watching a leveling VOD of PoE 1. Check Act time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. That wrong? Bruh. 3 hours. Is this sped up? No. This is not sped up. It's so fast. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to get my ginger tablets before I play PoE again. Okay. Why is it so much faster, man? Oh, this is Alex. What's up? Do you see a sentinel in the mine? I don't think there's one in the mines. Hot damn. I think, didn't Alex come second? The fuck is a ginger tablet? Onslaught, Blood Rage, Tree Frenzy, and MS Boots. It is disgustingly fast. Oh, shit, this makes me want to practice speedrunning PoE 1. Definitive. I mean, Cyclone. I will open this next. James? Zhao? Oh, is this Zhao? Alex got a Merc Demi. First non-warrior. Nice, dude. What is this? Grotto and Boss copy? No, this is a copy of Belial from Diablo 3. What the frick? New Ascendancies? It could happen, man. Sentinel privately. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, this looks pretty dang based. But now, Cyclone. Cyclone, are you here? Yeah, you're here. What's the, what did you do to learn endgame, like, Atlas progression? So, from tier 1 maps to E to Exarch. Oh, there we go. my god, bro. What? Alex. Where is Alex? What the under 5 hours eater exarch? Dude. How? I'm still in fucking campaign. I am still in the campaign at this point. And this bro is beat the entire game. What the shite? I'm like, hell yeah, we almost got a sub 5 act 9. And this dude's like, almost done for the league. What the shart? It's more than just melee. What the fuck? On a good play, yeah. This is nasty. So...
Oh my god, fuck off.
Took you a week to get through. This is... That's Earthquake, right? Holy shit, how? How do you... Perforate? Like, I don't even know how you do this.
Sure, I die if I get hit by one.
I understand how you can get from Act 1 to maps in like 3 hours. Actually, like, what were you saying, like 240? But going from tier 1 maps to Eda Exarch in less time? I don't get it. What the shit? Yeah, isn't that Earthshatter? It is. Earthshatter.
Really?
Rip.
He's trying to troll me.
This is very troll, Alex.
I'm gonna be stuck here for
I'm not following him.
a long time.
Oh. Nuts, dude. Nuts, nuts, nuts. I want to speak to Alex. So, should we watch a Tai Tai clip or an Alex clip of... Alex is nuts. He's the GOAT right now. Is he really? Is he like the #1 dude? A sub 5. Is this world record, by the way? Oh. You don't understand? Well, we're gonna find out. Tai Tai is more commentary, but is he more? Is he just like chatting to chat, or is he giving tips and stuff? This is nuts. Go give. By the way, go like. Maybe we can give Alex a follow. Go watch this. You wonder whether they're gonna do more transfigure gems. I wouldn't be surprised. You watch me being in the Try podcast.
A familiar face.
Gotta be honest, you had the most idiotic and ranty, non-coherent takes and contributed nothing good to the podcast. Ah, I see. Why do you say that? How about you give an example and then explain why you don't like it? Just give me the strat to find the next area from Vile City. It's in line with the entrance. It's in line with the entrance. If you just like follow, that's at least how I do it. There are some like more advanced things. Because the left gets hard. Oh, Leaf is mad. Leaf's mad. Rip. Alright. Wait, no, wrong game. Alex, wrong game. Is this James? Let me sum up what the guy said and why he wants to hurt you. Why are you dumb? Why are you dumb? Why are you so mean to me, Leaf? What the frick? What did I do? What did I do? Why are you bullying me?
A familiar face.
Why you bully me?
Why are you bullying me? Dagu Knight and Corp Nix. Thanks for the follow. Hi. Question. What would I like to see completely destroyed in 3.26?
A familiar face.
I mean, specific skills. Completely destroyed. I I don't know. Like, I don't want to see anything completely destroyed, but I'd like to see a lot of overused stuff getting nerfed and then a lot of stuff getting buffed up. Yeah, like Lightning Strike, Trickster. Bring those down, bring the other stuff up. But before Act 4, 28, you need to sharpen your pattern recognition in Act 1 to 3. Have there been more discoveries, Adeland? Ah, okay. Yeah, and then just left the stream. I will ban that guy because he's a butthole. See you later, Leaf. You butthole. All right. Save your buttholes, boys.
Save your buttholes, boys.
The whip state. Yeah, you can post it. Still not back to the tipless gloves? No.
Save your buttholes, boys.
The Econ VOD and watch the first two. I don't want to watch first two acts. What I'm interested in is learning the end game. Learning the end game speedrun. I'll watch that another time. Arnor. Wait, give me a VOD. Tai Killer. Okay. What? What? In the butt. Okay. Time to learn. You watch me being in the Try podcast, gotta be honest, you have the most idiotic and ranty, non-coherent... No! Blood, what are you doing? Why are you being mean?
I watched you being in the Try podcast.
Why you
to be
bullying
honest,
me?
you had the most idiotic and ranty, non-coherent takes and contributed nothing positive to the podcast.
Stop
chatting.
Why you bullying me?
Why you bullying me? What did I do?
Why you bullying me?
The copy pasting, they're trying to mentally abuse me. So mean. What's up? Ply slacks. On the fart. Oh. There we go. Okay. Time to take notes. Let's whip it up. Whip it out. Let's see what Mr. Yeah, how dare you copy pasta that? You guys gotta copy pasta the nice stuff. We're gonna take notes. Cyclone and Gormus, anyone else who's a speedrun boy / other can give tips. Oh, the Cyclone document has everything. Wait, did you link it? Oh shit, I didn't even see it. Oh, Cyclone's Advanced Campaign Guide V2. Oh, thanks, Pavjo. Me too. Wait, what the frick? You guys changed my scene. This guide is meant for the 2+ campaign speed through. For your first one, please play it at your own pace and explore. Ooh, okay. Watch Balar videos for Act 1? Oh. Dude, I'm so rusty. Like, if I get a freaking 7-hour campaign, I'll be happy at this point. How to orient the zone. Beautiful. Ah. Why Bear look sad? He does look sad. I'll pick him up in a bit. Tidal walking? What the shit is tidal walk? Oh my goodness. Oh, what? Okay, no, this is like turbo advanced. Mud flats? Okay, yeah. Connects by the tiny rivers. Triangle, yeah, I know this. And then there's something to do with the title. Oh my god. Flooded depth, the devil is always in one of the 4 cardinal directions from the entrance. One tip that I've shared this on my videos, but I haven't seen anyone else share Cyclone, is that the crab is always opposite the entrance. So if you imagine this like a diamond, crab is always directly opposite. So if you spawn at the top, it'll be at the bottom. If you spawn right, it'll be at the left, and so on. Deserved. What have I done? What have I done? Why are you being mean?
I watched you being in the Try podcast.
Why you
to be
bullying
honest,
me?
you had the most idiotic and ranty, non-coherent takes and contributed nothing positive to the podcast.
Stop
chatting.
Why you bullying me?
Why you bullying me? What did I do? What are you doing? Why so mean? Forgive me for my suspicions, but when Alex, a seasoned veteran, does Act 1 to 10 on Slam Zerg with lots of practice, At 320, you struggle to accept that someone randomly has a 340-hour campaign on Ecog and feels slow. You never heard any of the top rest. OMG. And Gormus getting called out. But you don't know where you spawn until you discover the same zone. I normally can tell from this entrance tile. Normally you can tell from this entrance tile the direction, like where it opens. Like, so by here, normally by here on the map, you know, okay, it's I spawned on the left, right? Normally, yeah. I had one death. Lower prison. Holy moly, look at this. You're gonna do videos for this, right? Have I done the Rutu thing with... What's the Rutu thing with the prize pool? In your previous comment? Do you just fucking link me GitHub? What is wrong with you? I hate this website. What is this? I don't... Where's the download button? There. Oh, holy shit. Lally actually put a download button. Whoa. Okay. This is amazing. This is an amazing thing. You meant Angormus, not James? You've just never heard of Angormus? Bro, Angormus is like the freaking dude. Yeah, he's the guy winning like every single boss kill race. Not by a little bit, but by like a shit
I am new
load.
to GitHub and I have lots to say.
Can we get a link for this? Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the fucking code. I just want to download this stupid fucking application and use it. Why is there code? Make a fucking X file and give IT to me. These dumb fucks think that everyone is a developer and understands code. Well, I am not and I don't understand it. I only know to download and install applications. So why the fuck is there code? Make an X file and give.
Yeah, dude, this is the dude.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
He has yet to lose. He has yet to lose. He's always first. What a legend. Does it have boss kill race 5? I don't know how the frick they've laid this out now. It's so hard to find now. Don't let Alex hear that. All right. Oh! You tried this in COE. What did I miss? Oh, frick. I missed. Sorry. He doesn't think that way. He feels that way. Not very stable. Trying to get a craft an astrolabe amulet. Managed to get +1 all spell. Question is, can you harvest crafts on a +1? Can you harvest crafts +1 on fire? Or can you not do that on an influence item? I don't know how you would do it. I need to like refresh. Don't you go like multi-mod, counter roll attack mods? Actually, no, I don't know. Sorry, I completely missed your question. He almost lost. Holy moly. Do you think we can ask ChatGPT to play PoE for us and win a prize? Hell yeah. We could try. Wait, I want to know what is the thing that what is the thing with the prize pool? What's the thing with the prize pool? Oh. Counter roll suffixes and Hunter's Orb. Wait, what? Hunter influence mods are not +1 are not influence. Fifth is still the sub 28 Act 1, 100% doing if you look for it. Yeah, man. Catman offered 20 subs or what if Alex can beat the game as a caster. I am not doing that. But you guys can give me 20 subs, and if you do, I will have an extra $50 in my bank account, which sounds great for everyone.
4 points here. Thank you. What else do we grab? I can grab the mark nodes. Oh, you know what?
Okay, wait. Has he made it to maps yet?
And I could just craft damage on it. It's fine until we're a lot higher level. Like once I get higher level.
Okay, wait. All right. We're busy looking at stuff. Angormus, 153. That's the end of Act 10. And here, 140. Oh, OMG. Who's this dude? Who's this guy? Who the frick is Jose? Jose El Diablo Rick. Didn't like OG Tai Tai also join? Damn, look at these times, man. Yeah, you better go for 6 out of 6. Tai 3. Tai 23. Oh, these times. Holy shit, the times are getting so much better. I got a. Oh no, wait, no, they're not. Wait, the top end of speedrunners are getting really insanely good, and then like from here, it's about the same. When I did the one race, I think I got a 320, and I was like 45th or something. Boosted check levels? Who? Oh, we think Jose is Tai. The OG Tai Tai. You're 136. Yeah, that's your PB. Wait, what? He finished at level 23? What the shit? Level 23. How? He must have got a crazy good weapon. I'm guessing he just got like an insane flask and an insane weapon. The level 23. I don't even know. I'm so out of date already. All right, Mr. Taito. But you will now?
Green one blue. Green one blue. Hello? Where's the chest? Alright, maybe I'll go for a different 4 link then. Okay. I'm getting pranked. What the? How did it even 4 off color? I'm out of chromes now.
No.
What is happening? Alright, give me 3 green, 1 blue. Yeah. These ore nodes are 4 points.
Wait, he's already in maps? Okay, wait.
The mana reservation on the right then.
Okay, so...
the mana reservation. I kind of want to go for the mana reservation on the...
Stop.
Okay. Dropping that, dropping that, dropping that, dropping that. So on this... I seriously don't have any map.
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
I don't have 2 of them. Financially, whatever. I actually have not because it's like a ton of chance orbs. These I don't have to take anything.
Alright, time to learn.
Power charge. Sure.
Okay, gets his maps
and
ready.
Let's get Pierce, another Pierce node, and I'm down to path through these. And I can go ahead and refund these Onslaught nodes. Oh, I can't refund these because I'm taking leader of the pack. I kind of want to go for the mana reservation on the right then. Just gamble. I mean, gambling is kind of goated. Won't lie. Yeah. These aura nodes are 4 points compared to the...
Okay, so he clears the maps.
That the other ones are.
How?
A lot of mana per hit. I kind of like the reduced mana cost. It's kind of sick.
What am I doing wrong in the endgame that it takes so freaking long?
What, 2% boost speed? The world's smallest bit of
We will learn.
Honestly, the effect is kind of trash. I'm down for the extra passive point. Why not?
How they go from maps to yeah, exactly. That's what we're gonna watch, Apple.
These 4 points here.
You sit in hideout and bank currency. I am normal.
Nodes. Oh, you know what's huge? You know what's absolutely massive? Is grabbing forces in nature.
First full map, rushes bosses, not full clearing. Is he though?
Every now and again, I'll just miss like the piety skill point. It's kind of embarrassing.
Oh.
Nope, we got Valenta. We got everything. I'm dying. Very good. Yeah, I'm a big fan of. I'm a right side believer.
Oh.
Kill boss. Maybe kill a little bit more.
What's his thought process at this point, Cyclone? Only clear?
Yeah,
oh. Wait, so if you just need completion, you just rush boss. Okay, so if you just need completion, rush boss, only clear more if you need next tier of map. Wait, is there a video on this? Oh shit. Yeah, someone... Okay. Oh my god. This is literally the tag.
There are currently 2 very...
I've watched this video before, and it confused the frick out of me. This bit fricked me. Just bounce higher tier maps and rush tier 16s.
Through the Atlas, called the top-down method and the bottoms-up method.
I like being bottoms-up more than top-down.
Method states that you should run the highest tier map that you have. I find this strategy causes you to run very quickly into the very high tiers, and then run down very low, because... you don't have very much sustain because you don't have any Atlas passives and you're not working on sustain at all. I find this strategy is inconsistent and honestly quite scary while playing any sort of hardcore, and just feels bad to play overall.
You're a top-down kind of guy.
Is you'll always run the lowest tier map that you have,
so that
boys.
You get completion for it, and then you'll run higher tiers. So this strategy states that you should run all your tier 1s before running tier 2s, all your tier 2s before running tier 3s. This is kind of how maps used to be ran because it's very safe and consistent.
For the road 2 thing, yeah, you can link it.
The issue is that it's very slow. The new strategy is to run maps with the diagonal strat.
Diagonal
This is the new
strat?
basically, because a map boss can drop any map that's 2 tiers or 2 tiers higher than the map you're currently running, you never want to run a map unless it's to get a map tier that's 2 tiers higher.
What?
And once you have a map that's 2 tiers higher, it'll give you the ability to run maps that are 2 tiers lower than that. So here, I'll give you the ability to run maps that are 2 tiers lower than that. So here, I'll give you an example since it's a bit confusing. Let's say that you enter into maps and you have a choice between 2 maps. You're going to choose the one that you prefer more, which is alleyways in this situation. Doesn't really matter. You get a couple of tier 2s. You're going to run the tier 2 you prefer more. So let's say you run this because you like grotto more. You're not going to run this tier 1. You're not going to run this tier 2. You're going to run, let's say you run this tier 2 and you drop a tier 3. So you're going to run this one third. Now this is a really ideal situation. You immediately ran straight up to tier 3s. So you completed tier 3. This allows you to go back and complete your tier 1s. So now you can go back and complete your script.
Wait, what? Oh, what? Oh, right. I see. Okay.
You can go back and complete your bone crypt. And remember, you don't want to run tier 2s until you complete a map that's 2 tiers higher.
Wait, so you don't complete a map, don't complete more than one map until you've completed a map 2 tiers higher? And that's because rare and unique enemies can drop +2, right? Yeah. So if you have any tier 3 completed tier 1 map, I was gonna drop it tier 3.
So you want to get over to tier 4s. While doing these 3 maps, you got a tier 3 fields again, because probably one of these dropped one of those. So one of these tier 1s.
Rare is +2, isn't it?
A couple.
Oh, is it +1 for rares?
Tier 2s as well. So next, you're going to want to run the tier 3 because you want to get to tier 4.
Rare is +1. Okay, I'm thinking of Diablo 2.
So you run the tier 4 7th. Perfect. Now you go back and run your tier 2s. You do not want to run this tier 2 again because you've already ran it for completion.
Yeah.
So out of all these maps that you can run for completion, you don't run this one. Hopefully this strategy, or hopefully this explanation clears it up and it doesn't make it more confusing for anybody. Lastly, I wanted to talk about the...
So you run you run like a tier 1 and then a tier 2 and then a tier 3, right? And then you go back to tier 1 because in your tier 1 it can drop a tier 3. So you go back to tier 1 and I assume rush the boss, and then just for the Atlas point, so you're just doing it for the Atlas point, and then I assume go back up to like tier 2 and same thing, right? Oh my god, that's so freaking confusing. Do you go back? No, you don't go back to tier 2. PoE is too hard, dude. This game's too hard. This shit's confusing. So you go to tier 2 and you go tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and then do all tier 1 to tier 4, then back to tier 2, all tier 2 back to tier 3. Run as high tier as possible. If you don't get a higher tier map, you run the lower ones. Right, but you don't go... Hold on, let's just watch it again, Tai. This is my freaking brain.
You can go back and complete your bone crypt. And remember, you don't want to run tier 2s until you complete a map that's 2 tiers higher, so...
You don't want to run tier 2s until you complete a map that's 2 tiers higher. But, what? Why? Wait, let's just watch this again slowly. Slowly, so we understand it.
Which is lower than that. So here, I'll give you an example since it's a bit confusing. Let's say that you enter in a map and you have a choice between 2 maps. You're going to choose the one that you prefer more.
Asmodeus, what's wrong? What? Run lowest uncompleted while always having a +2 unlocked so you can drop the highest tier from bosses. Run? Dude, imagine they change all of this. Run lowest uncompleted map tier while always having a +2. When you say a +2 unlocked, do you mean like in the bank? So you can drop highest tier from bosses. But now what is the logic behind that? Like why would you not go, let's say you go tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and then you're like, oh, hell yeah, I got a tier 4, and then you get a tier 4, and then you go tier 5, and then you go up. It's just that this is like, so you pace yourself, get enough Atlas points and stuff. You can only drop connected otherwise. Reed probably just wrote, frick, where? If you complete a map, you can drop it even if the map run isn't connected. So let's say, oh my god, oh, so much information. If you run a tier 2 without completing a tier 4, you can only drop, oh, if you run a tier 2 without completing a tier 4, you can only drop a tier 3 from a tier 2. There we go. That's a very important piece of information, right? And, aha. Cyclone also said that, right? I removed H from HTTPS. Oh, no. Sebastian. Ooh. Okay, you can only drop connected otherwise. I see. You can feel your brain cells dying. Okay, let me just write that. Yeah. If you run a tier 2 without completing a tier 4, you can only get a tier 3 drop from a boss. Right. So normally maps only drop connected maps, but once completed, you can get the +2 map drop because it's completed.
Patch notes. We have been receiving a lot of feedback about the confusion around tiers being higher or lower and it being difficult to determine if something is the best or not. We recently made a change in Path of Exile 2 to revert out higher tier on items is better like it was on Waystones. To further align to the new T1 is best mentality on items, we are now changing maps to T1 being the best map, allowing us to infinitely scale additional map.
Please. Please. Wait, that doesn't make sense. What you can do, you run tank zone until 2 mirrors, pay someone for all the maps, and then just do it in less than 2 hours. That is criminal behavior. Okay. So your tier 2 can get you a tier 4, tier 3 can get you a tier 5. But then, wait, when do you run the tier 4? Would you, if you got like a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 by happenstance, would you then run the tier 4? Or would you rather say, okay, I've got my tier 4 ready. I'm going to go back and do tier 1. I'm going to do my tier 1s, then run the tier 4, and then go back to tier 2. Now they're shaving the skies Atlas Pass into the mix. You think you got some of it? Try to get the highest tier as I can, and then return and complete the maps that are 2 tiers lower than your current highest tier. Run highest as soon as you can, to have at least 1 higher tier unlocked, then go back. Then go back. Okay. So 1 highest new tier first, run tier that can drop the next tier. Okay, that's a nice like shorthand. So run highest tier you have, then go back and run the highest tier that can drop the next highest tier, right?
In 3.26, we are introducing 5 new T1s to help with new Pinnacle content. What was previously known as T17s are now T2 content, as they are the second best content to run. Pinnacle content will be classed as T0 content, like a T0 unique drop. You will start on T19 maps and need to work up the tiers to the top maps for completion being T4. Unique maps are T3 and only achievable through corruption. This should simplify map tiering in line with M.
Guitaraholic. We're trying to learn. After you run all the tier 3, you run all the tier... After you run tier 3, you run all the tier 1 maps, then go to tier 4 and do all the tier 2. But what if you get a tier 4 after you've done your first tier 3? Then you do the tier 4, and then let's say you don't get a tier 5, then what you do is you go back to tier 1, clear all your tier 1s, maybe get a tier 3 drop, then you've done that, then you go, because if you've done a tier 4, you go back to tier 2, you run 4. Shit, frick it, dude, this Jonathan's right, this game's too fucking complicated. Delete it. You don't need to do tier 4 yet, but everyone else is saying you must run the highest tier you have. If you get a tier 4 and you still have tier 1s left, do the tier 1 first. Huh? If you ever get stuck Kirak maps, yeah, there's always Kirak maps. No stop. Wait, Cyclone. If you never had a tier 4 run yet, you run it. Yeah, right.
I recommend ignoring the tier and focusing on the Watchstone Leapfrog strat.
Guitarholic, it is not 2021 anymore. Brainlit? How dare you? Wait, so Raphael says you don't do the tier 4 yet. Cyclone says if you haven't had a tier 4, you do run it. If you have one tier 4 completed but no tier 5 completed, yeah, then that allows you to go back to tier 2, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so confusing.
Bruh.
Okay. We do or do we not? If you run the tier 2 to get a near tier 4 to run that tier 4 and hope for a tier 5. I'm confused, Arcana, me too. You don't run any tier 3 until you get a tier... Yeah. I get that. I don't get that you... I get that you... Wait. You don't run any tier 3 till you get a tier 5? Or you run... Wait, no, but... Huh? Wait, what? Oh, frick. Tai save me.
The ability to run maps that are choo-choos lower than that. So here, I'll give you an example since it's a bit confusing. Okay. Let's say that you enter into maps and you have a choice between two maps. You're going to choose the one that you prefer more, which is alleyways in this situation. Doesn't really matter. You get a couple of tier 2s. You're going to run the tier 2 you prefer more. So let's say you run this because you like Grotto more. You're not going to run this tier 1. You're not going to run this tier 2. You're going to run... Let's say you run this tier 2 and you drop a tier 3. So you're going to run this one third. Now this is a really ideal situation. You immediately ran straight up to tier 3s. So you completed tier 3. This allows you to go back and complete your tier 1s. So now you can go back and complete your Scriptorium. You can go back and complete your Bone Crypt. And remember, you don't want to run tier 2s until you complete a map that's 2 tiers higher. So you want to get over to tier 4s. While doing these 3 maps, you got a tier 3 fields again. Because probably one of these dropped one of those. So one of these tier 1s can drop a tier 3. You got a couple tier 2s as well. So next, you're going to want to run the tier 3 because you want to get to tier 4. So you run the tier 3, you get to tier 4. So you run the tier 4 7th. Perfect. Now you go back and run your tier 2s.
Okay, so you got the tier 4, but you didn't get a tier 5, right? So you've done your tier 4.
Why is optimizing Atlas progression so stressful? Because if you're not fast enough, you'll end up breaking into tiers.
Oh my god, ban him, please.
Bruh.
Tier 4 7th. Perfect. Now you go back and run your tier 2s. You do not want to run this tier 2 again because you've already ran it for completion. So out of all these maps that you can run for completion, you don't run this one.
Yeah. Like if you get a tier 4 on the first tier 3 completion, it would even matter if you ran the tier 4 now or later. Asmodeus, there's one thing you need to understand. Bots can drop +2 tiers compared to the map you're in. So you always want to have the one completed. So it can drop. Right. So if you have done a tier 4, a tier 2 boss can drop a tier 4 map, right? So you don't want to do your tier 4. You don't want to do your tier 2s. Well, you do your first tier 2, but after you've done your first tier 2, you don't want to do another tier 2 until you've done a tier 4. Otherwise, the boss can't drop the tier 2. I mean, the tier 2 can't drop the tier 4, right? My goodness. As you understand it, always complete one of your highest tier map. Yeah. And then do the lower tiers starting for tier 1. But don't go higher than 2 tiers lower than your highest completed tier. That's actually really nice. Oh, Nicolemi. What's up? Okay, I get it. I think I get it. This is how I do it. Optimize me. Run the highest uncompleted map. 2 of you know uncompleted map left. You go to Keurig, buy an uncompleted map from me, run that. Check Keurig. Ask your friends. Your friends are still in Act 2, though. That's the problem.
Hopefully this strategy... Or hopefully this explanation clears it up and it doesn't make it more confusing for anybody.
It did make it more confusing, but we're working through it. Yak, thanks for the follow.
Everybody. Lastly, I wanted to talk about the Atlas here. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the Atlas.
Wall hack.
So in Exarch and Eater speedruns, we go with something like this, like a wandering path.
Your friends are printing mirrors on day 6. Day 6? Day 6? Your friends are slow. Your friends are slow.
Tree. I think this is really excessive, as you pretty much do not need, as you don't need wandering path, and you don't need every single map wheel. I do recommend taking 2.
Why wait 6 days for mirrors? Just get on day 2 like the rest of us.
They ask you how you
at least 2.
Say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
to not point at my forehead. I'm just joking, Adeline. That is crazy. Printing mirrors on day 6 is nuts. Oh, 2 days of Sanctum? Ew, gross. We don't talk about that here.
Out of 4 of these map wheels until you get some void stones, as it'll make sustaining maps much easier. If you want to go for all 4 of these, go ahead. I would only really recommend this if you were...
Guys, it's not called Sanctuary. It's called Sanctum, okay? Calm down, alright?
Quite slow at progressing through maps, and you hate going...
Actually, I prefer calling it Sanctinus.
Down in maps in any way, shape, or form. So I think this is going to be fine. Other than this, you just take any Atlas nodes that you really like. So maybe you like doing essences, so you take these, and then you get easy access to these. After doing this, obviously you can unspec a lot of these nodes. I think that Keurig is pretty mandatory just because it helps fill out those holes in your Atlas without having to buy any. So even as a you should be able to get full completion. That's going to be it for me. If you're catching this video when it goes up, I should be live right now on Killer.
Oh, hell yeah.
Twitch.tv/Killer.
This came
so
out
check
2
me out
years
there.
ago.
If I'm not, I'm sleeping and getting ready for League Start. Good luck, everyone. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Alright, thanks, Killer. I think I get it. I get it. Alright, thank you, everyone who explained it. This is not something I've done before. Wait, is Tai live? He is not. Okay, what is this? Okay, this is Rue 2. Rue 2's challenge, okay? Rue 2's challenge. Rules. Type in the number of whatever you think is going to happen in Discord. I don't know if I can join his Discord. I think I'll be killed. Not killed, but like just verbally shamed. All right. I.e. 24, 34, 64. You get 1 point for being... What the fuck? What? You get 1 point for being right, -2 for being wrong. You can split no wrong choice for 0 points. You can delete your submission or redo it. What? What is going to happen in Discord? Oh, you're going to practice for myself? I will. First place, $100 supporter pack. 2, $60 supporter pack. 3, smallest supporter pack. It's not that small. 1, lightning. Oh. I don't think they'll like me there. Okay, let's see the predickies. 1, lightning strike damage reduced. 2, lightning strike mechanical change, no more double hit. Oh shit. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna nerf lightning strike damage. They're gonna give Vile lightning strike 1 charge, and then also just nerf the double hit. It'll be turbo dead. Trickster escape artist numerically nerfed. Show cat. He's sleeping. Shouldn't feel so bad. You think those guys don't like... Oh, damn. Wait, no. Yeah, oh, the people... You mean the people who are angry? Needs 1 more nerf for the GG. And the... It can only be used with one-handed maces, okay? Alright, Trickster Escape Artist now does something else. Polymath numerically nerfed. Ephemeral Edge numerically nerfed. Energy Blade numerically nerfed. Power Siphon numerically nerfed. Volcanic Fish of Snaking nerfed. Zenith nerfed. Where's the buffs? Where's the buffs? It's just nerfs. It's all just nerfs. At least 1 change tinctures. Don't touch my Tinky. Don't touch my Tinky. Jonathan, please, leave it alone. Dread Banner. Ooh. Numerically buffed. Yeah, the banners are so shit right now. Like Defiance banner. Wow, you get like 8 spell suppression. Wow. Unleash. Oh my goodness. Damn. No more Tinky Nation? Oh, no. Wait, what? Buymatch from Karak is also... Yes, yeah. That is also very important. No, Tinky Nation lives on. Tinky Nation lives on. Banners. Yeah, it feels like they were removed from the game, man. Okay. Small streamers do this and viewers will love you. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to see. I'm going to make you guys love me. But before that, I'm going to go get something to drink.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amasid and today we are turning in 50 sets of the Shepherd sandals. Now I paid just about 3 divines for these. I think maybe
Guys? Can I slice some potatoes? Okay. Thanks. Mr. Streamer, sir. Would you please check my PoB later?
Back. All right, let's go back. I hate you. I don't hate you. Maybe avoid situation when you run a map while not having at least one map plus one completed. No, plus two completed, and at least run two maps. What? I don't know what's happening. What did you guys do bad stuff while I was gone? No cam. Oh, I thought I muted my mic. Sorry. I'm sorry. I unmuted my mic and then burped into it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I muted my mic. I thought I muted it, but I unmuted it. No, don't go away. Stop it. Sniffer gross. B, thanks for the follow. Ew, no, don't sniff it. Don't. That was not even a good burp. Sniffer. So gross. Oh no, everyone's going away.
A familiar face.
On sub, do you smell banana? Okay. Source code.
A familiar
What's
face.
up? Okay, we're gonna learn. Small streamers do this, and your viewers will love you. Okay, I'm gonna find out how to make you guys love me.
You go live and feel like you're streaming straight into the void. You come up
Yes.
hours later, check your analytics, and there's one average viewer.
Okay, I think this might be targeted slightly small streamers.
You. That's because you are struggling with the biggest problem of every creator, and that is discoverability. But today, I'm going to help you get thousands of people to discover you so you can grow.
Okay, wait, no, this is... What the fuck am I watching? No, this is like generic... This is very good advice, but it's just generic. You guys aren't really here. I wanted to know how to make you guys love me. How to make you love me. Okay. I'm not small. Thank you. It is about following views. Yep, from a different platform. Pretty much, yes. Viewbot until you have an audience. Yes. This weird trick will get you viewers. Number 5 will shock you. People only love you when you ignore them. Time to ignore you all. Prediction on the new orbs? I released a whole video on it. Janabu. Oh, fuck. Look at me, such a fright. Okay. Leave cat alone. God damn, that was like a proper... New orb. Okay, new orb. Orb of origin makes the item spawn the mob it was dropped from. Damn. You're right. Zombie heads crunching. Stop. Okay, alright. Alright. Calm down. But, Soshiro, I don't know. All the sound effects broke me. I don't know what's happening right now. Influence fracturing orb? Influence veiled orb? Hey man, looking forward to Lakeside, thinking of going Cyclone with Boom Masons here. It's Chaos Cyclone with Alberons. Would you suggest starting Fizz Cyclone to get through maps? Wait for the patch notes. I'm not super familiar with Cyclone but Cyclone is here and might have some advice. Wait, what the frick? Following Talkative Try on YouTube? Dude, I fucking love Talkative Try. I love Talkative Try. What are you talking about? If you don't like that I like Talkative Try, eat my ass.
I was cheating the whole time. Yours? Yeah, it's pretty true. Let's grab our first tier 3 map, complete it. That way, once we complete these other tier 3s, does that reflect Ellie?
Would honestly viable next league. A lot more spell stuff.
For some reason. Reflect Fizz, will I die to that? Probably.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
That's kind of messed up.
Oh yeah, tank top try. How can they fix cost the defense? Revert the nerfs. They need to bring back like Fizz Taken As. They really like got rid of Fizz Taken As. They nerfed Grace. They nerfed Determination. The main problem I think with a lot of costs is just like mitigation. A lot of mitigation layers are really rough right now with especially Fizz mitigation on casters. Previously you could get away with going like Grace Determination and then like Eldritch Battery with a damage aura, and then you pop on a couple of flasks.
A familiar face.
That could be enough, but then they cut the efficiency of... They cut the flat evasion and armor on Determination by half. They got rid of Defiance Banner effectively. They nerfed Flask. They removed Fizz Taken As. They just like stripped... They stripped the defenses from it. So I think they need to bring that back and then buff a lot of the damage. Never looking back. Influence Veiled Orb. Added a Veiled mod to an item. When unveiled, choose between 3 mods from the entire influence pool. Then gets influence depending on what mod you choose. Ooh.
I don't have CBT removal, do I? No, I do not.
We need to sextuple the increased Archmage flat damage. Yes.
I'm gonna bleed to death if I keep bleeding like this.
Oh no. Well, okay, we're learning. We're watching Tai Killer, okay? What's the best mechanic to farm Veiled? Shit. Betrayal. Self-casting and not have them used through triggers. Yeah, I think maybe the animations need to be improved. A lot of viable skills. It doesn't even come down to damage. It comes down to I mean, it does come down to damage, but it's also the mechanics of it, like the animation and the effectiveness and how it interacts with monsters. Did I see the level 20? I didn't yet, Rubik. We could check that out. CB2 removal?
We're in a full to this map.
Oh, why are we removing
I have so
CBT?
many T1s at the moment that I'm not like in any desperate need to.
Mirror Scarab. Make bosses deal 10 times damage, 10 times health, get a mirror when you kill a boss.
Can drop us a higher tier map, so we always.
Ice Trap doesn't care.
Buff bows, amen. Relic chambers, there's the tier 4s.
That's a lot of emotes.
Wonderful. I'm dying.
CBT, it's a dance?
Blood Rage, aren't I? Yeah, well.
Okay.
I saw Havoc kill Uber over level 20.
Nerf bows.
Actually, the voice. Forces of Nature, that's a
Okay, cool. So we're watching what we just learned, okay? We're watching Tai do what we just learned.
Arcane Strongbox, always click on those. Heroic Shot is one of the best div cards we could possibly get for this run, just period.
Replica Alberonis is normally super expensive on League Starter, right? Good night, people in my computer, sweet dreams, sneaky sneak thief. What we learned? We learned
I even had to convert over
this.
my jeweler's orbs, makes me a little sad thinking about it now. How many of these I got? Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Oh no, he died.
I don't want to run the tier 4s until I complete the other tier 1s.
What the frick was that? I don't know. Replica Pepperonis? They said that they'll put Unveil crafting on maps now? Oh, you're right. Sorry. Yeah. Do you think they'll put the minus mana costs on tier 16s? Ooh. They probably will put it pretty high up.
It's actually a lot better than I thought.
Tai, sorry, you're talking too loudly. I'm watching, I'm learning. What is this? Live reaction to another man's stream? He's not live. This is a VOD. This is a VOD of Tai. So we watched his video where he explained how to progress the Atlas more quickly. Now we're watching him do it. So we got some freaked emotes too. If they don't kill some of the crafts before, no, stop. Do you think they're gonna do that? I think they're gonna buff the shit out of everything. You cleared the whole game with Bleed Lacerate last week, so willing to try Z tier Cyclone and invest in rather than playing somewhere. Yeah, dude, if that's gonna be fun, then you must do it. Absolutely. So we can burn out even faster. This league, we might revert to degenerate currency making strats and crafting. I think there's going to be a lot of big crafting changes. Hopefully, influence items are great again. We can do some fun crafting stuff.
Prediction: new unique maps inspired by PoE 2's unique maps, which contain the big crafts such as hits cannot be evaded.
Ooh, maybe. Maybe you're right. 10 out of 10. See you in 3 months. Nice stream. You lost all your channel points. No, they're all gone. I'm gonna have to buff it. I'm gonna have to buff it again, clearly. All right.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
What did Tai do? Any rough investment to make the Switch strength stack 50? I mean, it depends on it. I don't know if anyone knows. It depends on what the meta is. Like, if a whole lot of people are playing Replica Alberons, it could be extremely expensive. If no one's playing it and they nerf it and they make other stuff a lot more interesting, it's hard to say without reading the patch notes. Like, once you start seeing creators putting out build guides and stuff, then you're going to see, oh, okay, this looks like it's going to be very unpopular, therefore that might be cheaper. Yeah, crafting changes. Fossil. Oh, fossils respect meta mods. That would be so sick. Fossils and no, not essences. Also, 100%. We're gonna get some insanely broken and experimental stuff. If they give us conservative loot drop patch with very little juice, they're literally signing a suicide pact because they already had a 12-month league. Yeah, I think they're not looking to nerf us, really. Blix, thank you for the follow. Anything but the minus mana cost. I hope that they don't put that too deep. Can I just make them not be part of competition? Oh, completion, such as Vinctor's Square. Okay, so he's just doing this. He's just going through. He's going from like 68, and then he probably gets some other stuff. One of the things is another question I have, and this is for like Cyclone. I don't know if like Asmodeus is still hanging, but Are there specific breakpoints that you're trying to hit as you, let's say, reach, I guess, like yellow maps, red maps, and then E to Exarch? Are there certain things? I guess it depends on your build, but are you saying I want to be this level, or have this level gem, or have a 5 link, or this many resistances, this much fizz mitigation? Minus mana cost might just be gone. Oh, what? Yeah, replica Oberons it's always pretty popular. The season will be focused on Atlas. You think they'll try and integrate tier 17 on the Atlas? Ooh, I didn't even think of that. Maybe. That could be really cool. They need to feed us some dopamine. They do, man. They will buffs useless unpopular skills. For campaign, yes. For maps, just seek an XP range. They said veiled mods would be unlocked. Yeah, they said they would be unlocked in maps. You hope the town feature can carry on. Are you hoping? Okay. The what do you call it? King's March. Hope they delete it or make Atlas Passivity not apply. Oh, to tier 17s. Oh, minus mana cost move to influence bases. That's interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that, actually. So he's just... it is so crazy how quickly they go through this. You only want to get to red maps on a league starter. I think people's expectation of what a league starter does now is like Ubers. Syndicate on league starter. What are we predicting? Selling veiled items becomes... Yeah, you're right, actually. Actually, a good revamp of influence. Yeah, we need that, man. We really, really need that. This is why my crafting died. That's why my crafting died, because it's like nothing. Nothing to craft. You really want to see a dude Eldritch craft a fractured item with an essence? No, that's boring as shit. No one cares about that. That's so boring. And they changed King March to be a run primarily on bars, or instead of gold, it fix most of the issues people have with King's March. Maybe. Or maybe just have like automatically upgrade as you go through the campaign. I don't know. Some kind of Zana influence. Or... Ooh, you think the whole Zana thing is a huge misdirection? Could be. But, no, they gotta bring it back, man. They gotta bring it back. What do we think? Recombinator say? I hope not. I think they probably will, though, but I kind of hope not. They probably will and get nerfed. You want to see Venarius and Zana influence? Ooh. Ooh. King March is so newbie friendly? Wait, did I misread that? I lost it. A nice mobile game. Yeah. Am I secretly a member of Daft Punk? Why do you say that? Why do you say that? Do I look like it? I don't have a helmet on my head. PoE 2 recoms. Yeah, they make sense in PoE 2. Will we still have Recombinator? Hobby farming? I wouldn't be surprised if they add... Wait, if they add Divine Shards. I think they could add Divine Shards this league. Are there any clips of them showing the... Oh, you want a lockbox? From PoE only gets a ton of gold? Yeah, true, they could add something like that. Or the new Gamba box. The new Gamba box. They didn't show any... Mark Roberts, quiet. This is... Yeah, okay, so they showed... This is just... Betrayal, and then we got... No. Anything? Another thing that they are showing is... No, they're still showing a lot of freaking Eldritch shit here. They're still showing a lot of Eldritch shit. I don't like that. Oh, the keyboard and the assortment of instruments. Right. I know what you mean. Like you feel that if you're not doing it, you're really missing out a lot. They do. I think there's something. There's just the process of recombinating is just so. I don't dig it. What are they implying by this screen? Have we missed anything? Have we missed anything? Not really. They've shown more boots. Still got influence stuff here. These can't be Eldritch influence anyway. Do you think they will kill Jun? Ooh, I hope not. Jun will become the new baddie. I don't think there'll be any like story changes for that kind of stuff. I'm guessing it's probably just going to be system reworks. New Zana influence will have access to all mod pools. Allows you to have one Eater or Exarch implicit with it. I mean, he's just spitballing ideas. Oh, yeah. Buff gold drops in non-mechanics. I missed 3 dead Zanas? Wait, what? Where's the dead Zana? Don't toy with me. Don't toy with me. A high stamina? That? Oh. Yeah, there is that high stamina that can have multiple influences. What do we see? Corrupted blood. I mean, corrupting cry. Oh, wait, is this... Dude, OMG. Is this spectral shield throw? That's not SST, is it? SST making a comeback? Holy shit. I would be so stoked if it came back. That does look like SST, doesn't it? That's SSC, bleed SSC. Kurdo, what's up? A 3rd influence on armor like Eater. I mean, we have 8 influences right now, but buff slams. Oh, is this? Yeah, actually, I think bleed SSC is actually decent already. Just cold SSC. Cold SSC was the best. You don't know? You don't think Rick Combat is that tedious? Maybe it's just the kind of crafts that I was doing that I thought felt really tedious. Ancient Greaves. These are... Yeah. Yeah, there is that one heist amulet. But I think he's saying having it on all stuff. Oh, bleed SSC is pretty bad right now. Have Eldritch implicits on other influence. But the thing is that like Eldritch implicits kind of replace old influence mods. And it makes it way easier to get, which is good. But I think then what they need to do is have Eldritch implicits like as good as they are, and then add in a whole lot of improved influence stuff so that all that old crafting that was so much fun has a place again. Yeah, Recombinators encourage too much old spam. And they rebalance the Veiled mod pool. Yeah. They are primarily used for that. Is there a recomb guide video for dumb? I'm sure there is one. I don't know if anyone's seen one. 15 million dot. They need to reduce gold cost. Oh, are you talking about PoE 2 or PoE 1? Let's see. Oof. Yeah. Elderly places are kind of boring in their current state and only to like feel good. A lot of them are really strong. A lot of them are very, very strong. But they overlap too much with existing influence modifiers. So a lot of the time you think like, why would I even make an influenced thing? I'll just go for Eldritch, right? Oh, for PoE 1? Does Recom cost gold? So, I mean, let's look at like a Strength X gloves. You can see all the... What can you get on gloves? You get like Rage, you can get Rage, Aggravate, Chaos Dart, Chaos Leech, Cold Exposure, Fire Exposure, additional Pierce, and then like all this other stuff, man. It's like so freaking good. Chaos Dart. And then here we have Unnerve, Intimidate, Attack Speed, Crit Chance, multi, we got flat to attacks, we have increased buff effect. This is non-bile strike heals target a nearby additional enemy. Like, does anyone use frenzy gloves with like non-bile strike heals target nearby additional enemy? Probably like flicker builds probably are doing that kind of thing. Infinite modes are basically only used for mirror crafting. It's too RNG to awaken. I mean, but it didn't used to be like that. But then Eldritch came and just like outshined it. There used to be so much. Eldritch crafting. I mean, influence crafting. Like this, a +5 cold gem stuff. This got completely outclassed by Annihilating Light. 8-link Aura Stacker Gloves. This is sort of thing that some people make. Awaken Orb can just fill up. Yeah. But it can. Oh, that's another thing. You're right, hey? Without Reforge Keep prefixes and suffixes, that also kind of nerfed it as well. You're right. I don't understand why there's like so much control with Eldritch currency and then so little control with the other currency types. Like, I think you're probably right. One of the biggest changes we need is Reforge Keep prefixes and suffixes has to come back. Double Elevated Elusive Onslaught Tailwind, Omniscience Frenzy Sack Gloves, Conquer Effect Burning. Like, we just don't make that stuff. We don't make this stuff a whole lot anymore, man. Because you don't need to. Beast Locking brought back high tier workups. Yeah, it did. After we learned about that, but it's still kind of, yeah. Oops. Yeah, people do still use the Elder Shaper 7-link helms, like the RF helm. You don't hate recomp, you just wish it was not always available. Just put it as a reward and betrayal and it'll be fine. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, maybe something like that. Yes. Yeah, let us automate it, basically. Say I want this mod, I'm gonna pay 1.2 to 1.5 times what it would ordinarily take to alt spam it. Save the fingers, that makes... But then, doesn't that just make recombinators even better? Then you're gonna rethink... Oh yeah, rethink synthesis item sources after the last changes they did. I hope so. That's another thing that Eldritch crafting just completely bricked, right? Was synthesis. Obviously you still have fracture, but synthesized bases, unless it's super specific +1 power charges or whatever the hell, those are often really just completely outclassed by all Eldritch currency. Using recombinators to yoink fractures. Removing 3-mod synth items for Uber Court. Dude, why? Why did they do that? Why the heck did they do that? I think maybe this whole league will just be a return to greatness. Secret of the Alice does have some synthesis looking... It does, right? In that initial trailer? Or have it that there's more interesting synthesized mods, because it used to be that you could find, you know, like a chaos res implicit on a synthesized item. Cool, that's really nice, but now it's just like it's shit, it's useless. Bartel TV. Thank you for the sub. Oh, my donor alert was hidden this whole time. I hope no one sent me money. New synth reroll currency coming from Heist? No, keep it to freaking synthesized maps. Synthesized maps are so... like, what is the point of them? Knuckle Dragger, what's up? I want this. I want this again. Is it worth it to run the Maven? Yes, no one's sending money. New crafting orbs? I know. Talking rad, right? Synthesizers are either really broken or absolute dog shit. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Oh, yesterday you got a 5% max life synth mod on a ring. Rip Vermilion. You want to give some Heist some love? Is Heist kind of shite? Am I drinking? It's Coca-Cola. It's Coke Zero. It's not only Coke Zero, it's Coke Zero without caffeine. I am a massive nerd. Don't want to get the blood pressure too high. Can't we just instead rework beasts? Oh. Einhar is the mechanic that needs to be modernized the most. You're right. The mechanics should always be the best source of their own loot. Yeah. Synth items for synth maps, fossils from Delve. And I think they try to go back to that, but I don't know. It still doesn't feel quite like they've done that. Message retracted. What do you say, Sebastian? Oh. What's the deal with the glove? Oh. It keeps my hands from hurting. It keeps my hands from hurting. You like without sugar and caffeine, so you can have some late nights. Didn't Heist just... Yeah, Heist is just like Simplex Amulet Gamba now, right? Because they removed the gems from it. They should drop where they come from. Yeah, remember how good Betrayal used to be? Because you could get all the scarabs, and then they just made it a global drop. And then they made... The glove is just for my mechanical hand. New tier 17 memories. Ooh. You want Archmage, non-Archmage self-cast to be good. Yeah. I think you're right. Everything is like trigger or on hit or this or that or that. I still don't even have stack text. Does it not? What the frick? Why do they do that? It is cold in Cape Town. And then scarabs became... You're right. They became too important to only drop from Betrayal. You want tier 17 mapping to be unviable and make it only good for bossing? What's the thinking behind that? You can't wait to gather currency. I also want to craft. I miss crafting so much. Veiled Exalted are going to rise in price because people will not do Betrayal to unlock crafts now. So there'll be considerably fewer Veiled Exalted. That's fine. Then it'll be like how Ashling used to be. As long as they don't make Veiled Chaos Orbs. If they don't make Veiled Chaos Orbs Katarina only drops, if they do that, that'll be a travesty. You either map on tier 17 or will get naturally less loot than people who do. Whoa. Why? Veiled Chaos will definitely be back. They need to return it back to, yeah, like altars, global drops, or whatever, and then Sanctum. They were? Or was it red? Wait, I don't remember. It was either red or blue. Instead of, yeah, the idea to have all the different tier 16 maps as different viable farming options, so the new tier 17. I think you're right. I do like that tier 17s exist, but I don't like how a lot of people just see them as a standard, and that your build needs to be able to do that, because it really restricts the meta. All the questions will be on a video. Can it do Ubers? Can it do tier 17s? Like, that's all people care about. Do I like PoE 1 more than PoE 2? Kinda. In a lot of ways, yes. In some other ways, no. I really do like PoE 2 a lot. Oh. Amy Farrowfowler. Thanks for the follow. Even without mod, tier 17 being twice the size of tier 16s gives you twice of it. That's true, right? But I think you can... It's the question you get 100 times a day on PoE 2 as well, no matter what build you're doing or playing. Yeah. Everyone, whatever the highest tier of content is, everyone just cares. Can this build do that? Can the build do that? It will get there. Yeah, it will get there. And I think it's super fun right now. I think they bring the tier level rare items to PoE 2, like maybe? Scour prices are determined by tier 17 mapping, so if you want to do strong box in tier 16, it's just not viable. Yeah. There's that thing of like, it feels like a bit of a waste. Can this simulacrum? Can this here for arbiter? I answered that question with my build. I can, and I did. You realize there's a difference between build, your character, your gear, and your gameplay. Yes. Yeah, I started saying that. It's like, can you do Ubers? Like, are you good enough to do Ubers? Like, if I gave you the best build, would you still fuck it up? I could. You just want your old man. Oh my god. It's my favorite. If aliens came and said, take me to your leader, who would you take them to? I'd probably take them to Elon just so that they vaporize it, but probably tier 17s. It's 3 to 4 weeks into a league. Is that the economy? Yeah, the economy balances around them. I remember watching a Fubgun stream where he had just found so many headhunters and so many doxers that a full stack of doxers dropped. He didn't react. No one in his chat reacted. They're just like, he just clicked it, picked it up, and was like, cool. Because at that point it was like four divines or something. Take him to Snoop Dogg. Yes. Get them. Get the aliens high. Fair enough. You save him for a Nimbus and the price is going up faster than you can gain currency. Kind of sucks. Yeah, but I mean that. You might get Nimbus on the league until it says. But I mean, it's never going to keep going up forever. It's just that early league where maybe someone's selling it for 50 and then it slowly goes up to 200. I mean, how does the PoE Ninja? So you see what I mean? Like, it goes up, and then it kind of settles, even though it's gone up and down and stuff. This might correlate with, like, the price of divines or something like that, but it's... After a little bit, it does settle-ish. 140C, yeah. Yeah, stuff's not accurate anymore. I can look at like... Necropolis. Affliction. I don't think was it in Ancestor League? I don't think it was in there yet. Oh no, it was. So, I mean, it does kind of stabilize at some point. Tricks to Nimbus, buy an original Sin as early as possible and sit on it for 1 week and have enough currency to buy 3 Nimbus. There you go. Or just self-farm one. The poorest players in tier 17 maps will still be the poorest players with them. You're right, actually. 4 more days until it's revealed. McGinnis, I know. So exciting. Check how cheap this thing was, man. I hope they adjust it so it allows more diversity and viable high tier strats. Yeah. 3, not 4. Is it on? Oh, yes, you're right. It's on Thursday. I thought they were announcing it on Friday. It's on Thursday. We must have messed it up. Imagine me like a day late. I log in. There's 8 Strangle Grasps on trade. Strangle Gasps. Oh no. Just like usual. It's like a Giga Chase item. You stand by your statement that scour prices isn't lower profits in 216 maps to the point where you actually lose money running them. Yeah, it's just a FOMO, right? And then the question of is that good for the economy overall? For example, is Hinakora's locks being hoarded by the top echelon of crafters and then spiking the price? Is that bad for the economy or is that good for the economy? Because like realistically, is a less skilled player ever going to use a lock? Is a rarity of a Hinakora's lock ever going to be something that they then use? Or is it good that all these top people use it and hoard them and drive up the price so that if just like a normie finds it, they've now found like an 80 divine item? Is better off selling it? Yeah, but is there... Mage Blood has never been as affordable. True. Where does Strangleghast drop? It drops from Uber Blight maps. What do you call them? Blight Ravage maps? Yeah. How much chance is there? I've never found one, and I've run a lot of Blight Ravage maps. Is Mage Blood being affordable good for the game? I guess so. I guess also depends what is considered affordable. Maggie Blood. Already plotted. The frick? No, I want to see Mage Blood, dude. Mage Blood. Unique accessories. Mage Blood. Nope. Are you trying to steal my information? Oh no, I'm gonna get a virus. Locks being super expensive, not that good, I guess. Gatekept from a lot of people who could use it. But I'm saying, would those people, that's my point, is like, would those people use locks? Would they actually use them? Or are they such like a specialized, extremely rare item that even if they cost like, I don't know, 5 divines instead of 80, would that many more people use them? Because their functionality is so odd that you absolutely use them in the 1020. What would you use them on? That's the thing I'm curious about. How to farm the utmost. Doesn't the utmost drop from... Don't each of the pieces drop from an Uber boss? I think? You know, it's harsh, but people who are slow farmers should not plan their builds around Nimbus and Mage Blood. Yes. Agreed. It's fine. I think, like, some stuff needs to be very hard to obtain and very rare, and very expensive, so that there is something to strive for people who are learning the game and getting better. 325 you dropped the taming in the first 3 days, man. 100C. Hell yeah. How much was Mage Blood this league? Locks are used for mirror tier crafting. You just use them to try and get double implicits. Like, would you actually use it for that? Exactly. To use a lock, you would need a... Yeah, so I'm saying is... You plan your build around 10-ish divines and farm a lot? Yeah, you're a little bit scared when they said they want to make chase items more common. Yeah, well, I know what you mean, Dead Rabbit. I agree, but the thing is, when like an Astromance is 45,000 times rarer than a divine, it does need to be like a little bit more of a chase item. I mean, it needs to be like possible to get, but yeah, I'm glad that he came out with numbers, right? What are we just like staring at? We got another 3 days to go. You want a dopamine hit at least every few weeks? I want one like once every 30 minutes. Locks are 240D. I bought one on trade today on standard for like 300 divines just for a video, just to show how it works. You've dropped one tier 0 unique in 1.68 out. What was it? Strangle Gasp. Such a cool item. Don't judge anyone. No, yeah, for sure. You don't judge it too harshly, of course. Feedback where it is deserved, of course. Dream Fragments, Last League. I think it's fair to judge it as long as it's good feedback, right? Yep, Strangle Grasp breaks into a rare item. You drop 2 mirrors at the beginning of Settlers in a strong. How did that like ruin your league? Oh, you got a tier 0 Beanos. Rip. I think I found all the tier 0s during Affliction League. Locks at 5D wouldn't change that much. Most players don't risk. That's the thing I'm thinking, right? Even if it was 5 divines, would anyone use it? Like, would you use it on a cheap item? Or would you prefer it that locks are 80 divines so that if you do find one, then you're rich? You saw MP actually crafted them, and I'm pretty sure that locks are helpful to try and get double implicits without breaking the mods on that. Yeah, but the thing is that is like ultra high end. Hold on, I'll be back in 1 sec. I'll be right back. Trying to expose my camera. Okay. What did you see while I was gone? Okay. You want to see them do a league where the skill tree is randomized? They have actually done that before. I want to see something quickly. Oi, what happened to my music? You've dropped 0 tier 0s in 5,000 hours. You've seen Krillson twice. I've never seen Krillson. Yeah, that'll probably be why. If you're mainly doing like leveling and stuff. Oh, have I made predictions for 3.26? I did. I already made a video. Saw a guy drop a mirror in Act 4 and he was a newbie. Yeah, I did. It's like a week ago. Okay, where were we? Here's Cyclone's thing. Close that, close that. Dropped a head hunter at 2,000 hours. Yep, you got 2 mirrors in Affliction. Back-to-back maps, by the way, and then the one in PoE 2 HCSSF. Yeah, keep them if you find a mirror. All right, so I also wanted to check out, so where there is, I know, don't panic, okay? Don't panic. Don't panic. This is the other Path of Exile game. I just want to see. So we got a big patch coming for Path of Exile 2. For anyone who maybe started Path of Exile 2, Dawn of the Hunt, and then quit after a couple of days. The good news is there's been tons of improvements to the game since. So I think when you come back to 0.3, it's going to be, you're going to really, really have a good time. Okay? But there's a whole lot of changes happening. So what I was thinking of doing was like a before and after with some of these things, but I don't know how testable these are. So there's this big patch coming soon. There's going to be 22 new runes, 14 new soul cores, 7 new talismans. There's going to be buffs to ritual. We're making rarer omens from ritual more common. I mean, they already increased it by 4x. I've seen one, and I couldn't afford it. Fucking, I was so upset. So, I don't know. You'll see the same number of omens, but they have a significantly higher probability of being the rarer, more exciting
Probably
ones.
the best changes in the world.
Yep.
Probably.
Yep.
We are seeing great things, many great things. Probably the best things in the world.
Yep.
More common, probably the most common.
Yep. So they're going to be buffing the drop rates of extremely rare unique items, like Dead Rabbit was saying. So more chase uniques. They were like 45,000 times rarer than a mirror. I mean, than a divine. All right. New crafting ritual. So I don't know if this is really something you can test, because currently, like, how do you determine if you found an omen? You're not coming back to 1.0? We'll see. I think a lot of doubters and haters are gonna get hyped up for the next patch, come back and try. You'll be surprised. Psych, Microsoft Sam. What the asterisk. Corrupted essences. Yeah, while we're at it, we're increasing the commonality of getting corrupted essences when you know. Dude, I don't even know what the new corrupted essences do. I found one. Rogue Exiles don't have enough. They just don't have enough unique items, so we're increasing the frequency that Rogue Exiles have, and thus drop unique items by approximately 3 times. Twisted Domain, they're buffing it so that they're going to be giving you more rare monsters in there, which will drop more stuff, and also the monsters are going to have improved quantity and rarity. This will mean that large drop of items occurred right before the boss fight should now be way more valuable than before. You've not even seen a corrupted. I mean, you have to manually corrupt it, Plysax. You have to do it manually. So you find it, use a Val orb on it. Expedition logbooks, this is the big thing. So they're really looking to buff logbooks. The thing with this though, if these drop more interesting items, that's cool. However, I think one of the biggest things that they're overlooking right now is just even if you give players a bajillion more expedition currency, what they are used for isn't particularly good. So I'm hoping that in like 0.3, towers deleted? I don't think they need to be deleted. I think towers are there. It's a fine idea. It's just the implementation isn't that great currently. But they need to make it so that like expedition crafting is way better, way better. And then endgame content, yeah, I actually don't know like how much of this is testable right now. Quality of life, user experience, there's so much stuff. They should be getting this week. What's my thought on the new ascendancy on PoE Planner for PoE 1? Is that not just one of the Freesia ascendancies? Oh. How many times did he get one? How many times did he get one of the good omens? You said there is so much good stuff, but you haven't sounded excited for any of these changes? No. Okay. Yay. They're making more unique items. Way better. Hooray. They're also they're adding a whole lot of socketables. They're making ritual. Hopefully, the thing is, if this is legit and we're actually going to find more of them, that's great. Another thing to remember is that if omens are more common, if you're playing Trade League, hopefully that drives the price down even further. Corrupted essences, again, I don't really know what these do. Do a chance to show my happiness. I'm so tired. I'm actually so tired. Make so we can skip nodes at the edge of the tower somehow for faster traverse. Yeah, that is one thing, right? So you've got the tower, but then you have to run to the tower to run the tower, and then you've got a whole lot of completed maps on the way to the tower. I wonder if what if there was a highway, and then you just say, "Ooh, there's a tower," and you click it, and you go like, fly straight there. Rogue Exiles. I mean, if this combines well with the unique item, imagine you see a Rogue Exile and it has Dream Fragments on it. That's going to be super exciting, because then you have to kill it. If it kills you, GG. You just lost to Dream Fragments. Trial of the Sycamore Bowels, and then we got Quality of Life changes, so much stuff. Wow, this person is very excited. Do you find it funny that they got rid of ults to prevent spam, but then endgame crafting is fracturing mod in the spam? Yeah, I don't really understand the entire thought process behind removing... It's not just alteration, it's just all forms of reforge. I don't quite get yet, but we will see. Sume got 7 omens and 7 divines in 103 tower juice rituals. Damn. Interesting. That's, yeah. So I mean, if they're buffing it by a lot, maybe you would get like 20, 25. Darashi, what's up? You want to see a big buff to underground areas on logbooks right now? They don't feel super worth it, right? How good do you think PoE 1 would be if they never made PoE 2/Ruthless? It'd be the same? Why? I don't get how the... I mean, PoE 1's pretty good right now, right? You just sell your logbooks? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, PTK, you and me both, man. You and me both. You and me both. We've gone on the tirades. We were called out by Leaf. Apparently, all my opinions are dumb and invalid and stupid. People, you finally stopped being lazy? It got POB back on your PC. What do you mean, PoE or POB? Hey, where is the, Just another 3 days. Just another 3 days. Wait, what the frick? Do I think that Deadeye needs a buff in PoE 1 or PoE 2? Just go for a lobotomy so I can enjoy food. Enjoy PoE 2? You guys, stop being mean. Stop being mean to Path of Exile 2. Stop it. Path of Exile 2 good. You guys, stop being mean.
Why you bullying me?
Why you bullying me? Oh, and PoE 1, Deadeye. Deadeye seems like it's in a pretty good spot, right? Isn't Deadeye Z tier? Deadeye kicks ass in PoE 2. It's really good. We gotta balance things. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We will see. What are we gonna do the rest of this week? What are we gonna do the rest of this week? Because PoE 2 is pure trash? No, it's not. You're wrong. PoE 2 is actually... No, I'm not going to do this. I like PoE 2. I like PoE 2. It's good. And if you don't like it, you're wrong. You're wrong. You enjoyed your time with PoE 2? You hope the PoE 2... Yeah, that'd actually be exciting. A practice 2 zone runs. We could. The thing is, man, like, on what build? On what builds? The thing is, if you're a dedicated speedrunner or a racer or someone like Fubgun, what you can do is you can just take the fastest leveling build and practice that. Thing is, if I am putting out a build guide, then I'm going to be expected to level with the build that I am playing, right? With blank Alice, I might actually. And we're getting the new PoE 2 patch. Make a new Lolcohol certified bait leak solder. That's all I do. It put PoE 2 on life support. It's all PoE's fault. PoE 2's fault. How could they? No, I agree. You guess it's tomorrow. I make a build work no matter what. How do I make money out of that? How do I make money out of that? Just remember how to play. Yeah, everyone's upset. 4 more days of Act 5 runs. End me. You don't have to do it. You don't have to. It's opt in. What are they? Yeah, dude. As a PoE creator, I'm super over it, man. I'm super over it. Ekong is the best leveling build for any attack-based build. It's... Man, it just depends, right? My point is, even if it is the best, if it's too different from the build that you're playing, people don't really like that. You can now level in maps. A 207 to Blood Aqueducts? Wait, Cyclone, you probably said, but how long have you been practicing for? How long have you been practicing for? Because 207 to Blood Aqueducts, fucking crazy. Jamak, what's up?
Sometimes, Lolcohol, all you gotta say is daddy, make it go away. But sometimes the only way out is as a carcass sadeg darf salami.
Damn. I don't ask daddy to go away. I always ask daddy to come. Okay, let's end the stream. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Please forgive me, chat. What did you come into? That's what he said. Sorry. Yep. That's a content creator view, though. Most of the big creators' builds literally assume you are level 70 in maps on the first tree.
You're kidding me. Not like this. No! Please, dude. Not like this.
Sorry. That's a content creator. Yes, that's my point. Is that if I'm gonna put out a build guide for Lightning Strike, I don't want people playing fucking bows and arrows and shit until like tier 9 maps. You practice a month before. Oh, okay. So you have put in quite a lot of time. So I don't have an issue making a leveling build versus an endgame build. So anything if you're making exactly. So that's my point. It's like before the patch notes come out, and I don't know what I'm gonna play. How do I? What do I practice? Whereas after patch notes come out, the PoE 1 audience is doing that. I don't think you can generalize like that. I think like maybe the very top end of PoE 1 audience is doing that. Those are like, I don't know. I don't believe that is the norm. I've had so many people say to me, thank you so much for making a build where I'm not playing like some other shit until late maps or even like Act 9. You're going Ice Spear Totems into Sanctum, going for 200 to 300 Divines, and you're going to build your... Maybe I should do that. Most pop criticisms tend to be OMG in Act 4. You think you have 2 4-lengths? No, that's not the criticism. The criticism is, OMG, only 12k Fizz max hit. And then you like put it up and you're like, OMG, 15k Fizz max hit. It's like, dude, you don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, you can't follow me since I don't know Sanctum. Yeah, just play Arc Ignite Ellie from First Lab. Hell yeah. Friend has a Deadeye that costs at least 1 to 2 mirrors and he can't tier 17? Which skill is he playing? Yeah, you have to wait for patch notes. You don't know shit about Sanctum. Guitaraholic paid for this. Ellie hit of the spectrum. Here is something achievable for me. What is it? Ah! That's so loud. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. And Porving. Shockwave Cyclone, sorry. That's, I mean, that's like really fast. 7 hours and 30 minutes. Will we see a giant meta change? I think so. I think so. I hope so. I have thousands of campaign runs, so even if I get 5 minutes faster, it doesn't really do much in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, that's the thing, is I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna get from like 5.5 hours to 2.5 hours in a week, and I don't really, I'm not really like too worried about that. It's that I don't want to take 12 hours to go from tier 1 maps to Eater Exarch, right? I don't know if it doesn't take that long, but yeah. It'll probably get down from 5.5 to 4, probably, yeah. It could be. But the question is on which build, like if I'm following a speedrun strat, yeah, but if I'm following one of my own leveling things, You already have the campaign down well at this stage, learning how to make your own out. Yes, yeah, exactly. Guitaraholic, by the way, I don't think we're gonna do a PL this league. It's been so long that I wanna be in the mix with everyone. That much practice. Yeah, 4 hours is doable on almost all builds. I also hope they absolutely destroy the meta, man. Being fast in the campaign transfers to being fast in map. Kinda, not really, but you do need to learn the methodology of Atlas progression, which we did earlier today. I'm mingling with the paupers. Oh, you're not around Leaguestar weekend, so you expect Twinkie? Absolutely, of course. Self-casting gets better in the early game. Me too. So... yeah. Path of Exile. Hellstron, leveling runs, theory crafting. Theory crafting? I mean, we could just practice some like leveling runs and shit, but everyone's already pobbing and like, what the frick? Mostly LS Trickster. I hope they make more stuff cool. You expect Twinkie and a pub. Yep. You want crackling alarms to be insane? Maybe they will. 5.5 hours is something that is really easy to improve. Maybe. Should we become Sanctum gamers? I find it hard, Kappa Pride, to improve my 24 hours. React to theory crafting videos and dunk on them with junk quotes. Ugh, who's baiting before the patch notes are out? You're right. PoE 3.26 League Starter build. Oh my god. Look at this baiter. Palsteron. OMG. No, it's just testing. Ew, Sanctum. Everyone want to play PoE 1, so everyone do leveling practice, or else. 3.26 unarmed league, 1000% more damage while fisting. I mean, is that not what a... Is that not what the gloves are? I know you're memeing. I know you're memeing. Actually, I want to see what Palstron's doing. Classic. All right, let's see what the Palstron's plan is. I'm curious to see just like what other creators are doing with their planning. Let me linkage for you. /pin vid we're watching. There we go. Ah, I didn't link it, lol. /pin vid we're watching. There we go. Okay. Oh, fuck. I put a slash at the end. Just, it should still work, right? Yeah. No! Why no? Hey guys, Pal here.
Hey guys, Postron here, and today let's talk about the Power Siphon of Archmage Ballista I've been testing over the last week or so.
OMG!
Damn 10 months,
Damn
less
10.
than 3.
Thanks, Goddess, for the 10 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see what Mr. Pal's doing. Hi, cutie. How's it doing? I'm doing okay. I'm very tired. I'm very tired. But
So with Path of Exile right around the corner, I wanted to get back. I wanted to de-rust a little bit, do some runs, and I had this like idea in my mind for quite a while, especially after Freesia League, where we had Whisperer and a lot of attack-based mana builds. Back then, I played Kinetic Blast of Clustering, and it was an absolute blast. Kinetic Blast,
I'm
even.
Dennis.
And yeah, Power Siphon of Archmage is kind of one of those skills I haven't really explored yet, but at least in the POBs I've been making, it just looked incredible because of how much flat damage it has. So it lends itself to extremely easy early itemization. And if you've played Power Siphon Miners or anything like that, you already kind of know the drill. It's just with Ballistas, and it is mana stacking time. So instead of having the power charge payoffs, you have mana payoffs.
Is there anything we could look at? Like, I know you shouldn't pop or anything, but this is kind of giving me ideas.
Amen, long-time Palsteron viewer here.
Hello.
Since you are maybe new to his videos, let me do a tutorial for you.
All right.
Palsteron is a very good content creator, but he has tendency to malky it along to compensate for something Pepe XD. PLS, watch his video at least 1,5 speed. Thank you.
I need a Palstrom, guys. You've been doing a mix of tier 17 practicing campaign on Ice Core Mines. Oh, he is working on his pub right now. He's live. I mean, I can't just watch Palstron streaming. That's unethical, right? Let's just see what his build's looking like.
And it is quite a bit. It got buffed last patch.
But is Archmage just gonna get nerfed to shit?
I didn't realize just how good it was, especially early. My issue often is I focus very much on like Indigon, and then Indigon could be expensive or whatever. But I really underestimated the skill, and I've been chunking away at the leveling, at the early game, mid game, everything from 0 to 10 divines. And yesterday we have basically done everything up to including feared. 4 round about 10 divines is obviously always hard to know. But in general, I'm very happy with it. And I wanted to share it before patch notes. Obviously, I know that in patch, everything could change. But when it comes to what is currently considered like caster Archmage,
oh, Power Siphon of Archmage. Right. Okay.
It does not a lot overlaps there. Same goes for Power Siphon and...
Hold on, wait. I want to see what the skill is. There. Oh, right. Power Siphon of Archmage. Fires you on a single projectile at a number of enemies, granting your power charge of enemies killed, blah, blah, blah. Increase the reduction spell damage applied attack damage, skill 150% of the value, deals added lightning damage equal to 15 to 24% of max mana. Fires projectiles up to 4 to 7 targets. Didn't Arrow make a build with this? Calling Strike, 20% chance to gain a power charge when it hits an enemy. Deals added lightning damage equal to 0.15 to 3% of maximum mana. Ooh. Deals added lightning damage equal to 15 to 20% of max mana. Yeah, this is a good skill. Attack speed, 115% of base. Big flat light, no damage effectiveness. You're right. Jung did it as well. What are some other skills? Like, okay, we've got this is your low life crit ice cool mine of fanning Deadeye. I feel like I need to go back and just like freaking read all the skill gems again. Using the dissolution of the flesh and the rat pith globe. Look at that damage. Crazy damage. This looks... goddamn. I guess getting the dissolution of the flesh, 28% more max life. This looks pretty crazy, dude. What the frick? You gonna wait till after Thursday before making a choice? Of course, for sure. Isn't this like day 2 to enter? You feel this is subpar? Look at all these recommed items. I mean, who the frick is using a +2 trap mind gem March of the Legion, right? This allows you to go, like, use EB the way we used to. You gave 90% chance to dodge nerf Pal's build. What I'm really hoping, right? What I'm really hoping is just that the meta is so different that all these plans just go to shit. And it's not so much that I'm sure, like, Ice Cold Mine, it probably still will be really good. Power Slide probably also will be so good. Will still be good. But what I'm hoping is there are some changes that just make you like, holy shit, I have to play Winter Orb next week. Like, Winter Orb just looks so good, and we build from there rather than like preemptively seeing what exists now and is viable now and then like hoping it gets buffed or hoping it doesn't get nerfed too much. I'm really hoping that in the patch notes there are like multiple skill buffs where it's just like, oh my goodness, this looks really freaking cool, and now we're all playing like Frozen Legion or some shit next week. Not to say don't plan, but that's why I'm a little bit hesitant to even explore at this point, because I want to be surprised. I don't want to plan a whatever build and then that's like my safe thing. I want to be inspired when I read the patch notes, right? Yeah, you have something prepared and planned, but be ready to adjust and pivot. 100% agree with that. 100% agree with that. I'm just hoping that the patch is super, super inspiring. You're not practicing endgames for patch notes. Leveling is evergreen. Yeah. Because I mean, we could. Who knows? We could be playing Winter Orb next week. Yeah, free to show them that you can grenade the net and community love it.
Not that much actually overlaps. Power Siphon of Archmage doesn't even have damage effectiveness, so I'm not really sure if it should be nerfed. But in general, I have been absolutely like having a blast. But once again, big disclaimer, I don't know what's going to happen in the patch notes. It could get nerfed, it could even get buffed. Who the hell knows? This is just something I wanted to do because it was fun,
with
and
Dendro.
I wanted to put it out a little bit before patch notes in case.
Oh! Wow!
Is this where I can find wild speculation based on the announcement of the announcement?
It is. Thanks for the 6 months. Kick brass. Imagine LS not getting touched. Would I play LS again? No. I would just update the build guide, put out a video being like, watch, these are the changes. There you go. It's done. I don't think I could play it again. I played it 2 leagues in a row. Although, to be fair, 2 leagues in a row was like 2020. I think that's when 3.24 was. So it's been a while. Yeah. It's been 6 months. Shell Carnage, thanks for the follow. You wanted to play the Power Siphon of Archmage Ballista? last league, but instead played LS again. Again. Ravine.
People also feel like playing some PoE 1 before, and
yeah,
wanna try it out. Which is also why I made an extensive POB right here. If you want to try it out, use the loadouts. If you don't know what loadouts are, it's basically grouping.
This is a bold move from Palstrom, but it's looking rad, man. This is looking sick. I'm hoping that stuff like this just stays. It stays good. I'd be very surprised if this gets changed. Although it is Archmage mana related, so maybe they will nerf it. But I'm guessing like even if they nerf it, it's cool. But what are the skills? Molten Strike the Zenith. Be back later. Catch you later. Definitive. You also Kickbrass also wants unarmed. There was someone else in chat who also wanted unarmed. Go Volcanic Fisher with the new unique mace from Settlers. Replica Elberons. Replica Elberons are so expensive, man. As a build guide maker, if I make a build that revolves around a rare unique item, it's just like it locks out so many people. Mana as a whole would probably need enough for this to get hit. Yeah. An assassin? I don't think you're coping for an assassin rework. I wonder if what they'll do is take some of the interesting nodes from Freysia and put them into maybe like rework assassins so that it now functions like, I don't know, Herald of Oshabi or whatever the heck. Which side passive nodes need buffs like Melee did? What about Replica 1? What is Replica 1 with nothing? What even is that? Don't publish videos so your quad tab is full. Oh, it doesn't exist? You want it? What do you want it to do? Let's check out.
So for example, if I click on stage 1, it will automatically bring up the right gems with the right gear, with the right passive tree. First, let's talk about Power Siphon of the Archmage. The difference to normal Power Siphon is Power Siphon has a ton of power charge scaling. You can see here more crit, extra crit, multiple power charge. Whereas on Archmage, you have...
Arc isn't a projectile? Yeah, replace Assassin with Servant of Arcali or something like that.
This line right here, which is...
I'm hoping they do that, Simba.
Is added lightning damage equal to 24% of your maximum mana. This one got buffed. So the skill got buffed over the last 2 leagues. And I think we're at a crossroads here where the skill is now actually really, really good. So it used to be 20% with quality, and now it is 27% with quality. As well as that, in 3.25, it got the same treatment as Power Siphon. It now has spell damage as extra attack damage for 150% of their value. So whereas before, you had to go for the Wand Mastery right here, which only gave you 100% scaling. Now you get 150 and you don't have to take it anymore. As well as that, it got 15% more base attack speed, just like normal Power Siphon.
This is a cool skill, man.
This is a pretty big deal. 27% of your mana, and this also counts reserve mana, which we're not going to do, but just FYI. If you have 5,000 mana, which is roundabout what I had on craft, like...
It's like 1250 flat. 1250 flat's crazy.
Crafted mana, basically. Level 90, roundabout. We are looking at 1,350 flat damage, and that doesn't just mean that you're getting like 5 times a Wrath Aura, just like normally. It also means that your gearing becomes a lot easier, and you don't need a high damage wand. So this is the wand that I cleared Feared with. Actually, I should say, I think I had a better old Piscators, yeah.
Piscator stonks. Piscator stonks. Counting reserve mana is nuts. I wonder if they change it so that it does. But I mean, hopefully, what are we thinking, man? What are the vibes going to be like? Are they just going to be like buff, 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 buff? Are they going to be too scared to nerf anything after people have been, without Path of Exile for so long? They should nerf Recombinators. They only benefit. They should not nerf Recombinators. They will only benefit 1%. The problem with Recombinators right now is it's the best crafting method for most stuff. And it is the worst process. It is the worst process. I don't think any one crafting method should outshine like everything else in the same way that it does. Big RF buff. Welcome to PoE 2, bros. They're so easy to make tier 5. I mean, it's technically easy, but it's such a the process of it, of like alt spam, yada yada yada. I actually want to see how this build plays.
And the flat damage, but I just wanted to, and well, that doesn't really happen right now. But let's just go in. You can see right here we are kind of like hitting enemies. The reason I'm not dealing damage is because I have Ancestral Bond, right? But just to showcase you, you're not actually hitting that many enemies, especially not early on when you have Fury Valve. But with
Fury Valve
ballistas, 7-8 ballistas,
I feel like this is an arrow type build.
A ton of projectiles going around, your clears will go quite a bit better. Same goes for mines. I mean, if you've played Power Siphon mines, normal ones at least, you'll know what I mean. I'll quickly show you a map. There's obviously a ton of reasons, but let's go over the clear. So this has been the by far best clear on any ballista build, at least League Start I've ever like seen. It is even better than
Power Siphon arrow Power Siphon. I mean, this looks freaking great, dude. Did he do an arrow Power Siphon? Power Siphon, yeah, dude. Necropolis. Look at our friend. He's ahead of the curve. He's ahead of the curve. Arrow. But he did it on Chaos. Check this shit out. 1 year ago, and then Jung comes. Locust Mine Power Siphon. Huh, and then Jung did it. Power Siphon Scavenger. Jung Nimas. Yeah, our friend's ahead of the curve. Is Arrow a yoink target? Is Arrow a yoink target? I think Arrow's a yoink target, dude. Check this shit out. Locust Mine 1 year ago, and then Jung 10 months. Hold on, wait. Are we noticing a bit of a pattern here? 1 year ago, 10 months ago. 1 year ago, 10 months ago. What? Wait a second. He gets yoinked on? Check this shit out, dude. Because, yeah, he was doing this shit like way before anyone else. Let's check out.
Today I'm gonna bring.
Funny story, Eric makes a lot of niche shit that ends up being meta like 6 months later. It happened with 4 of his builds. Yeah. Oh, it's rough, dude. It is rough.
Bring you a build that blasts maps similar to the.
And he got called out for this, by the way. He got called out for this. People said he was baiting, and then he got yoinked.
Critical strike multiplier at base.
Yeah, you see why I say this looks like an arrow build.
10%.
I see this, and I'm like,
with how Fury Valve.
This looks like an arrow build.
More critical strike chance per power charge. At 10 power charges, which we easily achieve, that is 100% more crit chance. So it's trivial to get to 100 and way over. It also gives you 30% multi per power charge. So at 10 power charges, that's 300 critical strike multiplier. These are...
Yeah, no. I'm just joking. It's not like some grand conspiracy. This is a funny coincidence.
Phenomenal stats and easily catapulted up the ranks of attack skills. Power Siphon also comes with a built-in culling strike, effectively a 10% more damage multiplier. The one downside of Power Siphon is that it can't be used with barrage, and single target is a problem on wand skills. In order to solve this, we use the new support gem Sacred Wisps. This provides a really nice single target buff, as well as providing a lot more hits.
All right, we now know where to find the next go-to league sort of build. All right, we need to scratch through this guy's channel. You just need to scratch through his channel. Off meta beast. See, he's the one using Fury Valve. Just watch. Ice Shot is gonna be like the most giga meta thing. Yeah, Ice Shot of penetration. All skills that involve penetration are always fun. Ice Trap of Hollowness. Ice Trap. I played an Ice Trap build that was really good a while ago. Just came back. What's up? I was wrong about PoE 2. My best build ever. I shot a penetration. Hell yes. Cobra Lash. Oh, I remember the Cobra Lash Jedi. Yeah. 3.23 is hard. I'm sorry. 3.23 apology series. Oh, no. Oh shit. You made a tier 17 Bible ISO build. You're like 600 depth in Delve. If I wasn't a bad player, you could have done. Yeah. How do we make Arrow? This is a thing that I don't understand, man. I still don't get it. Why is Arrow, who's putting out excellent builds, why are like Palstron's builds taken more seriously than like Arrow's? Or mine. Why? What is it? What is it? What is the thing? What is the missing ingredient? Is it just like sales? Is it like how is it how you sell the build, or what is it? Didn't he stop? I think he kept going with it. Marketing? I still don't get it, dude. Maybe his voice? Eric's got a great voice. People flame him aggressive in 3.23 because the prediction was so hard, and Cobra Lash was under 2 compared to the meta. Yeah. It's because he doesn't ever play meta. Too many people look at that and think, oh, I can't push too far with this. It's not meta. But the thing is, meta is, like, if you are a content creator whose builds are like highly regarded for whatever reason, then your build is the meta. Your build is the meta. Sex appeal? I mean, Arrow's got tons, right? Just say it costs 2C, kill the feared, and the build with trust. Cause the same happened. I know why it happened to me. It's because I constantly undersold myself. I always undersold myself, and it was so fucking bad. Whereas, like, well, Pal will come in and be like, dude, this skill is like really cool. It's been buffed. It's really strong. Look, I did this, blah, blah, blah. Whereas I was always like, oh, please don't play my build. Please. It's really good, but like, please. Like, watch how I sell this build. True. This build fucking ruled. This build was so good. So good. And let's just hear how I sell it, okay? Gladiator, thanks for the follow. Poison Blade Vortex Pathfinder was a really successful build last league, and with the changes in 3.23, it should be even better than before. I don't know, there's something about this that just doesn't sound very appealing to me. So if you're looking, this build was bad, this build fucking ruled. For a well-rounded build that excels at mapping and expedition, and one that should... Is Poison BB survival? It probably is. The problem that happened was that Eldritch Battery got nerfed to shit, and it's just like... Pathfinder got nerfed to shit, Eldritch Battery got nerfed, Grace got nerfed, Determination got nerfed, like nerf. So now this is just like way... I'm sure it'll still be decent, but now you need to put in like March of the Legion, and you need to solve for like fizz and avoidance and stuff. Maybe you could go like more of a block-based version or something like that. Yeah, it does feel like, oh, just put on tricks or something like that. It is how you present the build. It is absolutely. I learned this last league back in 2023 when Settlers League started. But it's just like the phrasing and the wording, and it's how you say it. It's just like, my build, please don't play it. It would also be pretty good for the new mechanic as well as Ultimatum. Then this might be it. Yeah, play my build. So I kind of did start doing that, Simba, and it worked. It worked. BV has a high damage uptime, allowing you to move while... It's also just like the wording, and I noticed this. I was looking at some other videos from other creators, there's like the Path of Exile, Old Guard, and then there's like New Blood with new creators like Darth Microtransaction. Darth, the way he words things, and I've started trying to do this, it's very relatable, and it's very he uses a lot of examples of things, so it's not just like, I don't know, I don't feel this is relatable or interesting, so I've tried to stop doing this. dealing damage, which makes it an excellent mapper. We also have access to it's just like this build is fast, fun. It'll frick your face. Explosions from the obliteration wand. I don't know. This
and
just sounds spreadsheet with everything from a leveling guide, information on gems and skills, itemization.
Why does this video suck so much? Why does this suck? Oh, the amount of question has answered regarding obviously in the guide 2 leagues back. For what? For this? Oh, yeah.
Scaling, a shopping list. There's a whole lot of other stuff, but I have also added a new priority list for 3.23, so you know in what
This guy
order
sounds
to
like a
upgrade your
nerd.
gear. The spreadsheet should contain all the information.
Look how much gameplay I put in. Holy shit. We got like five minutes of just raw, uncut gameplay.
You need, but if you do need more direct
What the
help,
fuck was
we have a
that?
dedicated Discord channel for the build where you can.
This video made you play Poison BV the League, even though you didn't like it. Did you like this? Did you like it after you played it? You're all the new guys are annoying to you. Too many stupid anecdotes in their videos. I find them so much more watchable though, man.
Ask more specific questions.
It's also too long. You outline problems one would have with the builds into separate videos. I don't know, dude. It's like, maybe you're right, because maybe I should stop doing this thing of like explaining everything. Here is this, here is this, here's this, because people watch this shit for 3 minutes, they turn it off, they take the pub, they download it, they follow it badly and fuck it up anyway, and then never come back and watch it. Maybe I should just be like, here's the build. It can do this. It is fun. It's strong. Pub linked. Go read. There. Go away. Like sitting here and explaining everything. Like, I don't need it. This shit sucks, dude. This is what PoE creators all just it like became a habit to hyper explain everything, and no one watches this shit. They might be like 5% of people. Yeah, they're at max like 10 minutes. Like my last league sort of, god damn, dude, it was like over an hour or something. Like, who the frick's watching this? No one's watching this. This shit's boring. What is this? What? 53 minutes. 53 minutes. Bruh. No, I don't care. Just link
prefix.
Link pub. What was the average view duration of this? Reader wrote, I know it's an essay. Oh my god. You think what Paolo is great is that when he cook your league starter, he focuses on multiple things. So if you have one build split into a few build guides, day 1 starter video where he sells you the build, day 2, 3 upgrade video where he finished Atlas and progression, day 4 to 5 where he farmed to get the currency to upgrade, and day 6 to 7 min-max version. Total newbie is handholding and does 80% of the job for you. I mean, I do that. But do you mean like before the league comes out, or do you mean because like, let me just show you. I do that. I do that. Do. Lightning strike, the most fun skill. Hold on, wait. Yeah, lightning strike, and then day 1, day 5. Maybe it needs to be more like day 1, day 2, day 3. The videos are broken down into different videos as well. One big video, basic necessary item mechanics, and smaller videos, crafting or alternate ideas. You watch the 5th. Random pops. I do both though. You like long descriptive videos, but you understand it doesn't do numbers. I just want to quickly check, like, what was the average view duration of that video? Just give me a sec to find out. 50. Me. Okay, average view duration. Average view duration of the league starter. It was. Average view duration was 4 minutes. 4 minutes of a 53-minute video. Yeah, so maybe like break it down, just like have a basic, here's the build, here's the pub, and then like a separate video. I don't know, maybe discussing like 1 or 2 interesting interactions with it, rather than showing everything, which I've already written in the fucking pub. Like if you're gonna sit through the video, you're probably gonna, you know, read the pub. Or I mean, Shadow's probably like a bit of an outlier. You watch this kind of stuff in bed to get inspiration. You can't be pubbing in bed. I mean, you can pub in bed. Yeah, he said doo-doo. He sort of ran into this problem. He explained everything, and people complain his video is too long. It's weird, as you just use the video for reference. You don't understand something. People can grab the pub if they don't. Yeah. Start posting build videos as TikToks. There we go. This year, there's a solution of a PoE veteran. I don't think 5% of PoE players of the majority of YouTube. Yeah. PoE guy do some very good showcase videos. I think his builds are boring, and he shows them little information, easy to understand. Oh. Whoa. Anti-swipe.
That's a lot of months. Get it?
It is. Thanks, Anti-swipe. That's a lot of months. You subscribed for 6 months. Thank you. 20 months total. Heck yes. Anti-swipe. Tornado of the Elemental Turb 3.26. Just a suggestion. First video, TLDR of the build with some gameplay and pop. Second video, mechanics of the build and a deep dive. Third video, crafting items for the mid game. Day 1 update, day 2 update. Yeah, maybe like, is it just like, is it video support for your own build? Is it presentation? I think this is the kind of stuff I'm gonna, I have looked at a bit in the past, and I did implement, like, let me show you the difference between like how I present this BV build, and I'll show you. Here's my Lightning Strike guide for 3.25 versus my Lightning Strike guide for 3.24. Lightning Strike Raider, Lisa build guide. Just not thirst trapping my videos. You need to thirst trap my video? I'll just be like, how's everyone? This is Lolcohol, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to play Lightning Strike. Okay, I'll stop. It's nice to split things in day 1 into one video. Surely, and squish the chest. I don't have big enough boobies yet. When do boys start getting boobies? Oh, hell yeah. Wait. Gladiator. Thank you for the sub. Wait, do I get a sub every time I play Yamete Kudasai? Alright, let's see if it works. Does another sub come through when I push that button? Oh, yes, please. Is it gonna work? 100 kgs plus. Damn it, I got a little bit to go. Saigon. Nani? Sorry. I'll behave. Hopefully soon you're done waiting. Okay, so I just want to look. I'll show you what I mean. Okay. Listen to the presentation.
How's it, everyone? This is Lolcohol
I'm so
with
happy.
my League starter for 3.24. It's a Lightning Strike Raider.
Dude, check this shit out. Within the first 30 seconds, I have a minute-long disclaimer being like, "Don't play this build. This build is fucking excellent. It was great. I tested the shit out of it. It was really, really good." But then, like, within seconds, Ravine, it does work. Oh, hell yeah. It works. This is my infinite money glitch. I push that button and people subscribe. Pull a bunny fufu and pay OF creators to play the game. Wait. No.
Before we go on, before I sell it too hard, this build is not beginner friendly. I'm going to say
oh god, it is.
Again,
it was.
Big disclaimer.
I mean, like, if you fuck this build up, you're gonna fuck up any build. I put so much stuff. This is exactly what Cute Dog does. Oh no,
If you are new, or if you are even inexperienced, if you haven't played an attack-based build or League starter before, do not play this, please.
It was, dude. It was so beginner friendly. I was just fucking scared. My perception of myself, my perception of my builds, my perception of the community was all so freaking warped, dude. It was completely warped, where I was like, I was scared of the community, because why am I arguing with myself? I'm explaining why this change happened. And I was, okay, Guitaraholic, you need some context, okay, right? So I noticed that when I search for an arrow build, often right under it is the same build or like a similar build with a similar skill from a bigger creator a couple of months later, or like 6 months later. I was saying, why does Arrow's build not pop off in the same way that like a Palstron video build would pop off, even though it's like very similar, same level of quality? What's the difference, right? And then I went in and showed like how I would shit on my own build before the freaking video even started. Like, what the frick? Why are you doing that? What are you doing? Why are you making your build out to be bad? Your build's good. Your build's good. Tell people it's good. PoE Hunger. This video is almost a year old. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 25th July. Next time I say, if you're a little bitch and play this, is for Giga Chads only. Yeah, if you're cool and have a large... What? You need to be confident? Yes, exactly. Yep, exactly. 100%. But it's more than that. So this video, check this, right? Okay, everyone was playing Lightning Strike. Well, I was playing Lightning Strike. This got like 60,000 views. This one got like 260,000 views. And then I was just like, dude, this build freaking rules. Play it.
Numbers
and people
that
are like,
we are seeing on this Lightning Strike Warden are to be believed. This might be one of the most broken, overpowered League starters that we've ever seen. I don't
see? Difference. This was like, don't play my build, please. And I was like, this build broken. And it was. I didn't lie to you. This build freaking ruled.
Don't say that lightly. And also, we do need to bear in mind...
Yeah, I was right with 3.24.
This is a new Ascendancy.
Only
and some of
build
these mechanics are untested. But from what I've seen, it all looks like it adds up. And the numbers are crazy. I've been playing this game for over 11 years. Lightning Strike has always been my
That'd be nice, Kick Brass. Yeah.
favorite skill. I put out several build guides. And I kept playing it even when people said it wasn't cool. But now that it is cool, I'm going to show you how to play it properly.
Oh, hell, so based. I'm going to show you how to play it properly. Dude, I remember on League Start, I looked at so many Lightning Strike pops, dude. I was the only dude using two things.
No! God, please, no!
It's so embarrassing when that happens. It's so embarrassing. What was I saying? I was just yapping about some shit. Sorry. Stop. Wait. You're on the wrong string. Okay? What was I saying? Last we heard was, oh yeah, I was saying like I was the only dude who was like using two tinctures, and then everyone copied my shit. Everyone copied my shit.
In 3.25, Lightning Strike received
Look at this.
huge buffs.
Look how
and we've
sick this
received the
build
new
is.
Warden Ascendancy, and these together look very powerful. The
Hello
build
everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amasid and today we are turning back to the channel. My name is Amasid and today we are turning in 50 sets of the Shepherd sandals for these. Now I paid maybe just about 3 divines for these. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel.
Help.
My name is Amasid and
Help.
today we are turning in
2K
50 sets of the Shepherd sandals. Now I paid just about 3 divines for these. I think maybe. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amasid and today we are turning in 50 sets of the Shepherd sandals. Now I paid just about 3 divines for these. I think maybe. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel.
Where does the sound clip come from? I made it.
Today we are turning in 50 sets
I
of
made
the
it.
Shepherd sandals. Now I paid just about 3
So this is
divines
what hell
for
is
these.
like.
I think maybe.
Yeah, there's a hostage situation.
Hello,
Oh
everyone, and
no.
welcome back to the channel. My
Oh,
name
nar.
is Amasid, and today we are turning
Grecky.
in 50 sets of the Shepherd sandals.
Why?
Now, I paid just about 3 divines for these. I think maybe.
Why you bully me?
Why you bully me?
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amasid and today we are turning in 50 sets of the Shepherd sandals.
What the
now
fuck?
I paid just about 3 divines for these. I think maybe.
Save your buttholes, boys.
Okay, wait. I will show you why I made this clip, right? No. He didn't make that clip. I made that clip. I made that clip. Because I noticed that in all of Amasid's videos, he's got like a very chromatic intro into all his videos. He's all like, hello everyone, my name is Amasid. You'll hear it. You'll hear it. This is the original, right?
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amasid.
So that's just him. And then I was like, man, that needs to keep going because it's like a perfect chromatic scale. Like, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Amasid.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amasid and today we are turning in 50 sets of the Shepherd sandals.
And then I was like, no, that has to keep going.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amasid and today we are turning in 50 sets of the Shepherd
I love
sandals.
those videos.
Now I paid just about 3 divines for these. I think maybe.
If you know, you know. You've never heard the original? Music has gone too far. Just make the video script in stream. People that are watching, they will want you to say maybe add rank for different content, like 5 out of 5 maps, 0 out of 5 buzzing. Maybe. You ready to leaks on it? No. We're waiting for passionates. We're waiting for passionates.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amasid and today we are turning in 50 sets of the Shepherd sandals.
He haters will say it was auto-tuned. Oh dude, I can't wait for the thing I'm looking forward to most in 3.26, new Amasid videos. Now you have to do real work. Oh no. Catch you later, Porvin. Thanks again for the sub. What scale is that? Did I just stick to a chromatic scale? And have no. It's just like a chromatic scale. And then I did auto-tune it. I auto-tuned it up.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amasid and
like up to that point, I didn't have to do anything. And then I just pushed the last little bit. Why don't I ever play us music? Maybe we need to set up a, I don't know, like a subathon. And then if you guys sub hard enough, I'll play you music. I'll set up my piano. I'll de-rust the fingies. You met with GF and Doggo? You don't think he has time? No, he doesn't have time. You want to hear my guitar and piano skills? They're about as rusty as my PoE 1 speedrunning skills. But it's more than just half steps. I mean, like in the intro, yeah, there might be more like quarter tones and stuff like that. You can't wait to play PoE 1 again. PoE 2 is not the point of anything. So not rusty. I'm pretty rusty. A mixing mastering stream. Do you know how horrible mixing is to watch? You know what mixing is? Mixing is like listening to the same thing over and over and being like, making tiny tweaks and then like repeating it. And then you solo the one instrument and you're like, I'm going to bring this up a bit, like bring up the EQ. Music theory, you're terrible at it? What, you love it? Music theory is pretty cool. I like music theory. It's useful. I need to actually speak to Sashiro. Sashiro sent me a song that I need to I need to make some helps with. I just wish you do it with your dad frequently. Whoa, what do you do with your dad frequently? But I guess you can't backseat if it's dog shit. Live A/B testing. It would be so horrible. It would actually be like, it would be impossible. You'd be so in. I think maybe writing music on stream, yeah, but oh man. A/B you've gone way too much. Right. Oh. Anyway.
Provides tons of opportunity for scaling and min-max.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was deeply inappropriate. I'm sorry.
And it excels.
Forgive me. I'm so sorry. That was gross.
At most mapping content, although with the new Warden Ascendancy, it looks like this class could be excellent for bossing too. The build requires no unique functions, so it's viable in SSF. It's decently tanky, and the damage numbers look so high that I keep having to double check that I'm not making a mistake in POB.
It was. Well, I mean, I was like I performed as a musician, but that was like a cover band, and then I studied sound engineering, and then I edited podcasts. I wrote a bunch of music. And then I did a little bit of music selling stuff. I like sold a bit of music, but there was always like someone needs something and then you make it for them and then you sell it. The teaser I did. It's very shaper. It's okay, I'm forgiven. Thank you.
In this guide, you're going to find a detailed hand-holding POB with leveling trees and endgame trees. I also have provided a full campaign run-through video.
Hell yeah, bass, leaving a death in the video,
which you can find linked in the description. There's also a loot filter.
Look how good this guy's builds are, by the way. So there is a pub. There is a pub with like full detailed breakdowns. There's a full leveling video from Act 1 to 10. There's a spreadsheet with all the information. There's information about tinctures. There's a loot filter. OMG. These are the best. Sound engineer? It depends. I mean, it's like a very broad thing. You could be like a live sound engineer. You can be like mixing and stuff. But I don't know. The music industry and stuff is weird. It's weird. We should all watch that guy instead of Greed.
And an information spreadsheet which you can check out. There may also be a written guide coming out, which I will also link in the description. And on top of that, you're also welcome to join the Discord.
No, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to join the Discord. It's mine. Music is fun as a hobby, sucks as a job. Yeah, I mean, you really, really have to really, really, really love it and have a lot of drive and probably have a business degree. Because, I mean, if you want to make money from music, you have to be a freaking salesman, man. It is hard. Everyone was right. Everyone was right. I'm an impersonation. Me. I'm an impersonation of Crouching Tuna. Me. No. He's the imposter. You sold instruments at a call center. Wow.
We have a lot of really friendly, helpful people. So if you ever
are they really that friendly though?
Have any questions, no matter how simple it is, how do I use the crafting bench?
He's just
Come
a
in,
fish.
Ask. We got you. We're gonna help you have the best league shot ever. Let's talk about Lightning Strike and how it functions.
So yeah, I got over it. I got over my whatever the fuck this was. Having like a minute-long disclaimer about how this build, you shouldn't play it at the start, okay? We've evolved. We've made improvements. Oh!
This is
whoa. Iron Guppy. They may be right, but at least you follow your passion. Yeah, kind of. But I mean, in retrospect, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Yeah, like 0.1% of people do that, right? You don't think you've used a league stock item in about 5 years, but if you're gonna go to the main thing, you look at trustworthiness of the creator, e.g. Pal Ballista, Gatsby Min Info 6 portal currency, Lolcohol question mark. Well, that's the thing, is like, what is the difference between those? And I think there are some things of Pal very early on. I mean, his builds were great. Absolutely. His builds are really good. And I think he did a collaboration with Crouching Tuna, who was already well respected. And then I think also Zizrin was playing a similar build. So his like explosive arrow build got really picked up early on. But his presentation was good. His builds were good. All of that as well. So we're in like repair. This was my repair the self-image mode. And one of the biggest changes I had was instead of worrying about someone playing my build and not liking it and then being like sad that they called it bait, instead my perception changed at this point to say, dude, if you play a build this detailed, this handholdy with all the information, and you still fuck it up, that is your fault. Like, that's not my problem. You are shit at the game, and instead of coming to ask for help or joining the Discord to ask for help or reading, you fucked it up. Like, you are trying to be bad at the game, and it's your fault. So I'm not gonna like apologize for that. Oh, fuck that, dude. Like, this build rules. It rules. All the information's there. Go follow it. Read. Open. Read. Do I need to make a video guide on how to read? I think I should. Maybe I should. Evolved in the right direction. Love the recent PoE 1 vids. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you. You worked at the musician's friend's guitar center for a couple of years. You did a lot of music in high school. Hence the name. It was fun to deal with music teachers buying instruments for the school orchestra band. How to read good. Make a video on how to save buttholes. You're right. How to save buttholes. And only follow them 70%. Dude. Always. It's like not even 70%. It's like 30%. That's why if you ever see someone... What's frustrating is this whole thing of bait. It was like kind of a joke, right? There were some instances where bait builds were a real thing. A very few select instances, like the PoE builds YouTube channel, where it's actually bait. It's a shit build. They're just trying to get you to an RMT site. But then other content creators started like using it as a joke, and then the community felt emboldened to call out bait without actually having any of the credentials to say whether or not something was bait. So someone would play a build, they would butcher it, completely ruin it, and then instead of saying, hey, maybe I fucked something up, they'd say, oh, the build's bait. And then it became completely acceptable. And no content creators called this out. They never said, hey, is that build bait, or did you just fuck it up? Link pub. The next time you see someone who says someone's build is bait, say link pub. Just link pub. Let's see what you did. Because I guarantee, I would bet like $1,000 that almost every single person who calls builds bait, except for a few instances, they just screwed it up 100%. Almost without a doubt. You wouldn't if you don't know what you're doing and you aren't up for a challenge, this build isn't for you, and leave it at that. I'm not even going to say that. You don't even say that. No. Oh, you played a local build and your wife left you as bait? Nar. Oh my god, what is this build?
Do you like melee? A fan of explosions? Or are you willing to risk your entire league start?
Why did I do this? This is so embarrassing.
To try a half-baked build created by...
They lay everything out and they still can't get it right. Proves what you're saying. Exactly, that's my point, right? And I guess the other thing is, like, I've proved that it works because I've done it. So, yeah. I'm explaining the mentality shift between 3.24 and 3.25.
Someone who has no...
This build was bait. This was actual bait. But this was my first ever build that I did. Actually, you know what? This build was like decent at the time. It's just that it struggled against Cirrus. Heathen! You get jealous of your intro like Zizarin and Gauntlet. Oh, you just get useless to do it? That's my voice. It was, but I was just like trolling.
On top of that, we'll be try a half-baked build created by someone who has no idea what they're doing.
It's true. I actually didn't know what I was doing at this point.
Then this might be the perfect league start for
And you've experienced it? Yeah.
For you. Hey everyone, this is Lolcohol, and in...
So people are cute. They're not happy. Everyone appreciates that. That's good, yeah.
In this video, I'm going to be sharing my league starter for 3.14. Low Life, Bleed, Lacerate, Gladiator. Before we go on, this is a partially untested build, and until we actually get to use the new gems in game...
Wait man, voice, where you gone? I'm here.
I won't be able to confirm exactly how good it will be. However, I found some ways to
Oh
simulate.
yes, wait, he's live.
I won't be able to confirm
Nice.
exactly how good it will be.
I'm just gonna watch
However,
this.
I
That way I
found
don't
some
have
ways
to provide any content.
I won't be able to confirm
Nice, dude.
exactly how good it will be.
I'm just gonna watch
However,
this.
I
That way I
found
don't
some
have
ways
to provide any content.
live.
Lolcohol origin story.
dude.
I just
watch this. That way I don't have to provide.
I thought about doing it for a long time, and then I just decided to do it. Oh wait, sorry. I thought about doing it for a long time, and then I just decided to do it. Oh wait, sorry. I thought about doing it for a long time, and then I just decided to do it. I did. Oh wait, sorry. Who needs friends? I can just talk to myself on stream. It was good enough your friend made it work as the second build ever.
I did.
Oh. Oh wait, sorry. Who needs? You think the whole? Sorry, this is crazy behavior. You look at Park's full website with FAQ, and people still can't get the build right. Yeah, but the thing is, like, no, if you call RF bait, you will be like shamed by the community. The whole poison TS thing with Firegrass is a perfect example of this. You play the build that league started with, it was super smooth league start, and you push all the way through the Awakened Cirrus 8. But everyone refers to it negatively. Yeah. That was, I feel like that was kind of the start of it, man. My origin story. I just did it. I just did it. Is Aesop bait? No. Do we know what happened? Firegrass, apparently, he left after, I don't know, a lot of toxicity and stuff, and now he is jacked as frick. Apparently he's just like turbo jacked. Went to the gym instead of playing PoE. Yeah, Aesop. Is Aesop that, is that the Arrow build? Arrow's builds are good. You should play Arrow. That on eBay you never recommend yourself, yeah. Well, we'll see what happens next week. I'm very, very curious. I'm very curious what happens. Subtractions Flame Dash League sort of always look baity, but many people liked it. Yeah, a lot of people digged it. Okay, let's watch this. Digged it? Dug it? Yeah, Frostblink, sorry. The big problem was... I think it was Frostblink Ignite, yeah. Hitless. Level 20, no hit. I mean, I guess you have to be no hit, right? Like, everything will just kill you.
Exile,
do something. What the fuck? Why is his legs not moving? What's happening with his legs? Why? Oh, look at this. Flawless. It's a no-hit cheat. How is he doing so much damage at level 20? What the frick? What, does he have a Pob? Oh, he's got the flasks. Build Barrage Jedi. Where Pob? Where Pob? Oh, he crafts with MP. Oh, okay. It was Havoc, MP, Bazooka. Okay. You tried this Havoc build. It was bait. He has Mirror to get. All right. Damn, there's no Pob. I'm sure that MP will probably release a video soon. Sap of the Seasons. It's, yeah. Oh, Freesia League. Oh, it's a Surf Ascendancy. Gaze into the Abyss. Classic homophobic shaper. Dude, look at this. Look at the gameplay. Oh yeah, it's Ranger. Does he... Does he just die to the void anomaly if that thing touches him? Because he won't be able to get out of it. Oh, he's on 27 life. Okay. Ah. Into the local verse. Level 44. Oh, this is different. What level are his skill? I mean, they must be pretty low, right? How can you understand what's going on the screen? A lot of practice. Anything that touches him, he is dead. Instantly. What? God damn, dude. This is crazy. Yeah, that beam. $227 stacks on his tanky. Oh, it's a cheat. It's a cheat. He went into the laser. That's not a thing. Oh. Elder down? No, Shaper down. Oh, he leveled up. Clutch level up. This fight's easy. I don't know, level 20 character. I want to see like a behind the scenes of this, man. What the hell? What is happening? Not even... Oh! Tabby? Sedimas? Darkness Enthroned? Wanderlust? And we have... Presumably Calandra's Touch. This is like a skin transfer. Stormcloud? This is a troll, dude. This has to be a troll. This has to be a troll. This is all just... This is all skin transfers, yeah.
We did it. It's over. It's finally over.
Imagine this super troll. Amazing. That's what Cute Dog does? Oh. It's finally over. Amazing. There it is, dude. Okay. All right. Who's live? Who's playing the video game? Let's I'm gonna go eat. It's supper time. Let us raid Pox. Let us raid. That one was also crazy, right? I'll be on tomorrow. I might be a little bit late. There's a lot of extra stuff that I have to do in the mornings. But I'm not allowed to eat. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. All right, everyone, thank you for hanging. I'll be back tomorrow. Let's raid Pox. Pox is practicing. Guess what Pox is practicing? Guess what he's playing this league? You'll never guess. You guys are gonna be so surprised. Bye-bye. He's logging off? No! Oh, he's logging off? Oh, shite. Nice raid, Lamau. Okay. Catch you all later. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube.